Grossenberg Implement realizes it's been a dry year and wants everyone to be safe during this harvest season. So this week, Grossenberg Implement is offering a 10% discount on fire extinguishers during their Fire Prevention Week. Get one for the house, farm, grain bins, vehicles, or even for your John Deere equipment. Just ask any of our Grossenberg Implement parts staff for more information in any of their 9 locations in South Dakota, Nebraska, and Wyoming.
What if we said a bank isn't a place to lock up money? It's a place to set it free. What if the point of banking wasn't to bank at all, but to put your ideas to work? What if your bank asked, what if, a little more? Well, what if we told you we do? We're American Bank and Trust, where what if meets why not? If you're ready to change what you get out of banking, start a relationship with us. What if you made the move today?
DRG Media Group Sports is the official voice of the Pierre Governors.
Keenels wants to run again, and he's got room. 40, 30, foot race to the 10, 5, and a touchdown. Pierre will come back and set up Avery Kaiser on the outside left through the block, and that's down.
The official voice of the Pierre Governors, River 92.7, and also at the River 92.7 page of the DRG News app, brought to you by Golden Buffalo and DRGnews.com.
The Corner Station Convenience Store and the Crossing Pub are both conveniently located on Pleasant Drive in Pierre, South Dakota. At the Corner Station, grab your favorite hot and cold beverages and snacks while filling your vehicle up with Cenex brand gasoline. The Corner Station also features a super tunnel car wash to keep your vehicle sparkling clean. At the Crossing, grab a cold beverage and check out their selection of appetizers while watching the Stanley County Buffaloes and Pierre Governors live on their big screen televisions. Best of luck to all area students from the Corner Station and the Crossing.
The Fieldhouse in Pierre is your premier spot to watch all the sports, from your local Govs and Lady Govs, as well as Buffs and Lady Buffs, all the way up to your favorite big league teams. Kick back and relax with a pizza, nachos, burgers, or one of our air-fried appetizers. Wash down the food with your pick from our array of premium beverages. Between the action, be sure to check out the unique and plentiful memorabilia throughout the building. We can't wait for you to come in and watch the games with us broadcast on liveticket.tv. The Fieldhouse in Pierre.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
Every farm is unique, but all farmers have something in common: the desire to maximize their land and improve it for the next generation. You need a cooperative that offers peace of mind. AgTegra Cooperative is an ag partner that shares your values and is part of your community. From agronomy and grain operations to energy and feed, AgTegra will link your farm to the future. AgTegra Cooperative. Strong, stable, dependable.
That moment when you realize your furnace is stone cold busted. We're talking a real put on every sweater you own, I can't feel my feet, penguin predicament. But fear not, there's an expert for that.
Let your local heating experts at Pites Service Experts keep you warm with $50 off any furnace repair.
Like it toasty? There's an expert for that.
Call Pites Service Experts at 866-EXPERTS. See website for license details.
What if we said a bank isn't a place to lock up money? It's a place to set it free. If you're ready to change what you get out of banking, start a relationship with us. American Bank and Trust.
One way American Bank and Trust enjoys giving back to the Pierre community is through our Spirit Card program. These cards are a great way to give back to our schools and show hometown pride. Call or stop in today to get your own Spirit Card. Go Governors!
At Wilbur Ellis, our forward-thinking approach to crop protection, nutrition, and seed development combines years of service and expertise to the latest technology wherever you are, whatever your needs. We offer seed sales, providing Integra, DeKalb, and NK seed, fertilizer and chemical application, which includes ground and air spray, and more. much more. We're proud to sponsor all area sports and activities with locations in Miller, Highmore, and Blunt. Wilbur Ellis. For over 70 years, Pitt's Design Build has earned our reputation locally for serving communities across South Dakota. We provide design and building services for schools, hospitals, churches, commercial offices, multifamily housing, and so much more. Pitt's Design Build is conveniently located in Pierre, Mitchell, and Sioux Falls to serve you and your organization. We bring value to our clients by facilitating the design and/or construction process. Give us a call today and check us out at pittsdesignbuild.com for a free building consultation.
Dakota Capital City, Ford, Lincoln, Toyota, Kruger Contracting, Century Business Products, and the Brittany Shuffle Buying Agency. Governor Volleyball is brought to you by Dakota Mart, Avera Health, Fisher Rounds and Associates Insurance and Real Estate, First Dakota National Bank, the May Adam Law Firm, American Bank and Trust, Pierre Regional Airport, Nystrom Electrical Contracting, Access Health Fort Pierre, the Corner Station, and Black Hills Federal Credit Union. And Governor Volleyball is brought to you in part by Hawaii Federal Credit Union, TMA, Kathy Sun and Shine Properties, Wagner Auto, Dakota Plains Federal Credit Union, the Lariat Lanes, the Ramkota Hotel and Conference Center, Verding Electric, Bauman Lumber, and Zander Auto Parts. These special in-game sponsors bring you Governor Volleyball. The Hughes County Jail, the South Dakota Office of Highway Safety, Central Dakota Eye Care, Envirotech, the South Dakota Attorney General's Office Division of Consumer Protection, Comtech, Coca-Cola Bottling, Wealth Partners Ameriprise Financial, Family Dental of Pierre and Gettysburg, Hermanson Endodontics, Cowboy Country Stores, Gales Gas Service, and Bauman Lumber.
Now, Pierre Governor Volleyball.
Hey, thank you very much, and a very good Saturday afternoon, a day of high school volleyball coming your way. River 92.7 and drgnews.com, your official voice of the Governors. Brian Oakland with the play-by-play coming up. The Governors back at home at Riggs High Gym as they'll take on their old District 3 AA rivalry, the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles. Match number 2 between these two teams this season. Back in early September, Pierre went up to Aberdeen. They got a first set victory, but Aberdeen turned the tide and won sets 2, 3, and 4 in a 3-1 victory. The first win for Aberdeen over Pierre in the last 3 years or so. They'll try it again as, both teams are very much different here later in the season. But I think we talked with both head coaches quite a bit. And of course, Jackie Bindenagel of Aberdeen Central today. We do see still a lot of parity in Class AA. Anybody can beat anybody on any given Saturday or Thursday or Tuesday or whatever night we're playing volleyball. And today may be more of the same case here at Riggs High Gym. Aberdeen Central coming in with a record of 13-7 off of a straight set win over Mitchell on Tuesday night. The Governors fell short at O'Gorman in 3 last night. In 4, rather. Did get that first one, but O'Gorman won the second, third, and the fourth. A very tight match in the third set, especially. But that drops them to 9-8, and it also dropped them from number 7 to number 9 in the power rankings. Aberdeen Central had O'Gorman pass them, dropping the Golden Eagles from 5 to 6. With O'Gorman's win last night, they are now at number 5. We'll look at that a little bit more later, and we'll get into our Bank West pregame show to talk about this one coming up as well. Starting with a 3-minute timeout, the pregame will feature a look around, an updated look around the state in the state of volleyball in Class AA. Conversations with both head coaches with keys to success, starting lineups, and more. Our Bank West pregame show coming up. It's an afternoon of Pierre Governor Volleyball on your official home of the Governors, River 92.7 and drgnews.com.
From the early days of South Dakota statehood through today's digital revolution, BankWest has remained committed to helping customers and communities succeed. BankWest Associates uphold this commitment by developing innovative products, tailoring financial solutions to customer needs, and actively supporting community causes. For a bank committed to helping you and your community prosper, choose BankWest. BankWest. Convenient, connected, committed. Member FDIC.
There's an app for everything, including high school sports from the stations of DRG Media Group. Download the DRG News app from the App Store or Google Play. It takes only a moment, so you'll have it in time for this game. See live and archive video of all games. And when you select your favorite station during the live stream, the video will immediately pop up. See Central South Dakota High School Sports on your phone or mobile device with the DRG News app. Download it now from the App Store or Google Play.
Hello. Here's to welcoming moments, big and small, embracing the unexpected, savoring life. At Avera, our nationally recognized health system will be right here with you, ready for anything. We listen to your goals and help you achieve them with care and coverage. We'll move you forward through sickness and health and every milestone in between. Avera, moving health forward. Learn more at avera.org/forward.
Capital City Ford Lincoln Toyota in Pierre is here for you. When you're looking for a new vehicle, they make it easy. And all available vehicle information so you can spend less time researching and more time enjoying your purchase. Shop their extensive inventory from home at CapitalCityFordToyota.com or stop in to Capital City Ford Lincoln Toyota at 518 East Sioux Avenue in Pierre. Count on them for your service needs with convenient scheduling and in-stock parts. Capital City Ford Lincoln Toyota in Pierre, 605-224-7378.
At American Family Insurance, we help protect what you've achieved so you can fearlessly go after your dreams. For auto, home, business, and life, contact us today. American Family Insurance. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly.
American Family Insurance, Life Mutual, Standard of Ohio and Wisconsin Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin, 53783.
Call the Brittany Shufflebine Agency, LLC, with offices in Pierre, Oneida, and Gettysburg.
One team. The Pierre Governors know what that means, and so do the men and women of the Hughes County Jail. No matter how good you are, working with a good team makes you better. To be the best, that takes teamwork. So if you'd like to know more about the available positions at the Hughes County Jail and be a part of their team, log on at hughescounty.org. Click on the Sheriff tab. Detention deputies and nursing positions are available. Go Govs from the employees of the Hughes County Jail. Welcome back to Riggs High Gym. I'm Brian Oakland along with Colby Carey in our DRG Media Group studios. We just heard from the Hughes County Jail, and they sponsor our broadcast booth. The origination of our broadcast comes from the Upper West Side of Riggs High Gym, where we've got my vantage points here at the Hughes County Jail broadcast booth. Caleb Brozick will be running camera for Live Ticket. You can watch this match as well as hear it on drgnews.com and the River 92.7 page, also through gogovs.live, courtesy of liveticket.tv with Caleb Brozick on the Upper East Side of Riggs High Gym. A couple of vantage points from the Hughes County Jail broadcast booth. Thanks to the men and women of the jail and of the Sheriff's Office for serving our community in a first responder point of view, and for all they do and for giving us a place to broadcast from. We take a look at the state of volleyball in Class AA right now. And again, a lot of matches last night, but only two of them that you'd call head-to-head, including the Governors at O'Gorman, losing 3-1. Also in Sioux Falls, it was Jefferson defeating Roosevelt 3-0. But other than that, you had Harrisburg hosting Watertown, and I should say Harrisburg was hosting Brookings and Brandon Valley, as well as, those three Eastern teams were playing Rapid City, Stevens, Central, and Douglas. And then Yankton was hosting Watertown from the east, but also Spearfish and Sturgis from the west. And a lot of matches with the Eastern teams playing those Western teams last night. They'll flip-flop venues today, but as it turns out, the scoring results of all of those matches had the Eastern teams in straight set victories in the best 2 out of 3. So 2-0 wins for Yankton and Watertown over Spearfish and Sturgis, for Harrisburg, Brandon Valley, Brookings over Central, Stevens, and Douglas from the west. Today, Harrisburg has Brandon and Valley and Brookings hosting Spearfish and Sturgis. Yankton and Watertown down in Yankton playing Stevens, Central, and Douglas from out west. Updated standings, and again, after the Governors lost last night to O'Gorman, they dropped from 7 to 9 now in the power rankings, out of the top 8. They're going to need some victories to get a home match for that Sodak 16. But as we stand right now, Harrisburg now 24-0 on the season, still the top seed. Jefferson with just the one loss to Harrisburg. They're 19-1, the 2 seed. Washington is 20-3 at number 3. Watertown with more victories, now up to 22-5 on the year, in firmly set in that number 4 spot. O'Gorman moving up to 5 after defeating the Governors. They went from 6-5, flip-flopping with Aberdeen Central, who did not play last night. They fall from 5 to 6 with their 13-7 record coming in here to Riggs High today. Sioux Falls Lincoln stayed where they were, 7 spot at 11-9, but then Huron, with Governors losing last night, moves ahead of the Govs at 12-12. They're at number 8. Pierre now falling to 9. The number 9 seed with their 9-8 mark. Brookings, Brandon Valley, Roosevelt coming up behind. Brookings will be the next opponent for the Governors on Tuesday. They're now 13-15 in the 10 spot still. Brandon Valley 11, Roosevelt 12. Then it's Spearfish, Douglas, Yankton up into the top 16 as they're at number 15 now. Rapid City Stevens continues to fall. They are really on hard times right now, and they're at 15-19 on the season, still at number 16. Mitchell, Sturgis, and Rapid City Stevens, or Central rather, are the 3 now on the outside looking in of what would be the Sodax 16. Here today, as we talked about those other matches, in addition to Pierre and Aberdeen here at Riggs High in Sioux Falls, it's Washington hosting Roosevelt for an afternoon match as well. In the week ahead, a full slate of games coming up on Tuesday. The Governors will host the Brookings Bobcats. Aberdeen will be back home as they'll host Watertown. And then Huron plays Mitchell. Meanwhile, a big one with Harrisburg going to O'Gorman. Yankton will play at Class AT area. Sioux Falls Jefferson hosts Washington in number 2 versus number 3 in that one. That'll be a big one on Tuesday night as well. Roosevelt plays host to Lincoln. Out west, it'll be Spearfish at Rapid City Central, and Rapid City Stevens going to Sturgis to battle the Scoopers there. And then one final match for the Governors coming up, which will be a week from Tuesday. Again, after tonight, after today's match, they'll host Brookings on Tuesday and then host Sioux Falls Jefferson, the number 2 team in the state, coming up on Halloween night, Tuesday, October 31st. Aberdeen Central, after tonight, we mentioned they've got a matchup at home with Watertown, and then still 2 matches after that. Halloween night, a date with Sioux Falls Roosevelt at Golden Eagle Arena. They also will close with Sioux Falls Jefferson, but that 2 nights after Halloween, 2 nights after the Governors play Jefferson on Thursday, November 2nd. That's what the Golden Eagles have coming up, and that is the state of AA volleyball, the state of volleyball in the state of South Dakota here. Let's take a 2-minute break. We come back. In fact, I think we can afford ourselves 3 minutes here. Let's take 3. Our Bank West pregame continues. Before we do that, we'll remind you, as you travel to and from high school sporting events, the South Dakota Office of Highway Safety, who celebrates being a part of a team, reminds us all to buckle up every trip, every time. The South Dakota Office of Highway Safety. Keys to success are next, beginning with Tiffany Stoser of the Pierre Governors. That's in 3 minutes. You're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball.
Winter is here, and Beck Motor Company has offers to help keep your vehicle running in these cold temps. Buy 3 tires, get 1 free. Price match guarantee every day. Hand wash just $20. Our light details are $15 off. Cars, trucks, and SUVs. Duramax diesel fuel filters $49.95 and $69.95. See all our specials at beck-motors.com. Call 605-224-5912. Beck Motor Company, Pierre.
Have you found yourself worrying about inflation and market volatility? Considering, what should I do? Can I do anything? Am I going to be okay? The Ranky Gray team has been coaching their clients through these tumultuous times for over 35 years. Let us discover what easy, time-tested adjustments can be made for you. For a free second opinion, our team can be reached at 605-224-5959. Let's start today.
Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA. Investment advisory services offered through New Edge Advisors, LLC. A registered investment advisor. New Edge Advisors, LLC and Ranky Gray Wealth Management are separate entities from LPL Financial.
Century Business Products is a proud supporter of South Dakota High School athletics and proud to provide the most reliable Kyocera copiers and printers to schools and businesses in the area, all backed by their 5-time nationally awarded Kyocera servicing team. Are you looking to control color cost? Looking to reduce printers? Are you looking for more efficient ways to scan documents? Or maybe you'd like to become more paperless? Look no further than Century Business Products. Call 800-529-1950 and see how they're powering business technology.
From the early days of South Dakota statehood through today's digital revolution, BankWest has remained committed to helping customers and communities succeed. BankWest Associates uphold this commitment by developing innovative products, tailoring financial solutions to customer needs, and actively supporting community causes. For a bank committed to helping you and your community prosper, choose BankWest. BankWest. Convenient, connected, committed. Member FDIC.
Hey, DQ fans, do you order onion rings but want fries too? Or do you order fries but also want onion rings? Well, we have the answer. Both. Say hello to the DQ Chicken Strip and Fry Rings basket. Get 2 of the legendary sides with golden chicken strips. Now, the only question is, do you go chicken fry ring or fried chicken ring, or what about ring fried chicken? Oh, the possibilities. Only at participating DQ locations. Happy taste good.
Chances are you're overlooking a big energy thief in your home or commercial building, the garage doors. But Overhead Door Company of Pierre can help stop that energy waste with a full range of insulated, weather-tight garage doors. Their residential garage doors give you insulated performance at an uninsulated price. And their Thermocore insulated steel doors give commercial buildings the energy efficiency they demand today. Find out more. Call Overhead Door Company of Pierre at 1-800-649-9905 and put a stop to the garage door energy thief.
All right, here we go again. Keys to Success with Tiffany Stokes, your Governor volleyball coach, and back home after a back-to-back night, second half of the back-to-back, so to speak, with the loss at O'Gorman last night. Coach got off to a great start, as we talked about last night. O'Gorman is one of these teams that's on the up and up, and even though they're kind of middle of the pack, kind of like yourselves a little bit, just another match where anything can happen as long as somebody is playing well, making plays, and I think maybe they made just a couple more than you did last night.
Yep, that's kind of the way it ended up. There was times I thought we were playing really, really well, and then there was times we were just average. And average, we've talked about that last night, just doesn't quite cut it at this time of the year. I thought offensively, we weren't giving it everything we had. We're capable of more. We have some hitters capable of more, but we're dependent on better passing. So we got to step up both everything offensively today, starting with serve receive, and then if we do that, I think we're in good shape. You had talked a bit about having to change your plans a little bit with the loss of your libero, changing people around, and maybe I kind of like what you're seeing a little bit with people like Ava Swenson coming in and mixing things up. Where is that now in the progression as of last night, and what do you expect with that today? Yeah, we're going to keep that the same today. I really think Grace Hanton has stepped up and just playing a great middle back for us. She reads her hitters. Usually when I have something to tell her, she's already figured it out herself. I mean, she watches the serve. She knows where each server is going to go, and she's just really studious and good in that role. Abby's picked up that left side. We did have her middle back. Now she's playing left back. I think it saves her a little bit, so she's not running so much all over the court and then having to go up and hit. So I like that. Ava Swenson's doing a great job serving for us. We're going to keep her in that lineup. It gives Ellie one less thing to think about. And since we've done that, Ellie's her serve receive has gotten a lot better. So I think we're going to go the same way tonight. All right, with the Golden Eagles, it's kind of like O'Gorman last night. When the first time you met them, it was a win in the first set, but they got you. They kind of, I thought they made some really good adjustments and maybe made some changes. Granted, it was early in the season, but some things that you just couldn't quite catch up to. Now you know them that much better. What do you expect today? Yeah, we know them really well. I know that they're going outside the Burkhardt. I know they're going right side to Withers. 60% of the balls. They've got middle hitters that can do a couple of things on a slide that are definitely capable. But I think their go-tos are going to be Burkhardt and Withers, and our blockers and our defense are ready for that. We've got them keyed in on, and we're ready for those types of things. It'll be about our side execution, and we know what's coming at us. It'll be our side execution on offense, and if we can match up, I like our front row. And I think we can win this thing if we get the job done today. And then I remember that match too. Two teams that block really well. Aberdeen is going to be one of those that can get up there and kind of stuff you a little bit. But what does it take to get one past them this time? Yeah, we're going to have to use middles and right sides a little more. I thought we did win that first set against Aberdeen, but then our serve receive just was no good, and we just went outside. They set up 2 blockers on us, and we were predictable. I remember talking in Aberdeen about just how predictable we actually were on offense, and a bad serve receives make that happen. We know Aberdeen are a great serving team, and so our passers are really going to have to work today.
Well, speaking of serve receive, what did you think of that last night? I thought that was an aspect of both sides of the net that was pretty good overall.
Overall, it was good. We really need to get something in front of that 10-foot line. Using our middles is mandatory for us to beat this quality of a team. Reese and Campbell Cronin, we really think are assets for us, and they can do a lot of things, but we got to have that ball in front of the 10-foot line and be able to use them.
All right. Any other keys to success today?
Nope, it's all on us. We take care of things on our side. I think we're going to have a good day.
And really now with last 3 matches of the season at home, it's time to really get comfortable and really fall into a rhythm, I hope.
Yeah, absolutely. This is our last 3 chances before playoffs. I like that they're all at home. We're comfortable in front of our crowd, comfortable on our court. We really get a chance to show people what we can do.
All right, let's go make it happen, Coach. Good luck.
Thank you.
Stephanie Soser, Governor head coach, with coach's comments and keys to success in our pregame that are brought to you by Central Dakota Eye Care in Pierre. As we'll step aside, hear from Central Dakota Eye Care. We are back with Jackie Bindenagel, the head coach of the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles, as our keys to success continue in Governor volleyball.
The key to success starts with vision. Hi, this is Dr. Matthew Blazek of Central Dakota Eye Care. Regular, yearly, comprehensive eye exams are key in finding eye problems before symptoms appear. Call us today at 224-6128 and schedule an appointment. New patients are always welcome. The staff at Central Dakota Eye Care is proud of our area youth and support their high school activities. Best of luck in the game. Central Dakota Eye Care, 640 East Sioux Avenue in Pierre. Better vision for a great life.
All right, keys to success will continue. We're with our old friend Jackie Bindenagel of Aberdeen Central as a second match for you guys, Coach, this week. Tuesday, a good win over Mitchell and a team that looks like they competed, but a 3-set win for you. But I think what we're seeing is since the last time we spoke a little over a month ago in Aberdeen, parity continues in Class AA. Anybody can beat anybody, and it's every time you take the floor, you've got to have your best game.
Yeah, you do. And right now, everybody's looking at seeding points as we head into postseason. And I think there's maybe a half a point difference between like the 5th seed and the 10th seed. I mean, it's just going to be a battle here till the finish.
With that Mitchell match, I've seen them come on. They're starting to put some wins together. Is there anything that you see out of them? Maybe similar to other teams that are still down there, but could become a dangerous team to play in the Sodak 16?
Yeah, I mean, they've got pieces, and when we played them, they didn't pass real well. But I think if they're on with their pass, they've got some hitters that can put the ball away too.
You've got an injury to speak of with Grace Cook, maybe your top senior, your senior leader, of course, and kind of dealing with a similar issue as what the Pierre Governors are and losing Lainey Rinke. But you just feel, we've talked off the mic about this, where you just feel for these kids who put their heart and soul into a game for several years, and suddenly their season comes to a premature end.
It's really hard to watch when something like that happens, but our belief up there, and many teams, I'm sure Pierre is the same way, we talk a lot about team, and so we're just trying to replace her as best we can on the court with kids that can take care of the volleyball. But yeah, our heart is with Grace because we know how bad she wants to play.
You lose somebody like that, but then the inevitability is they become your biggest and best cheerleader too.
Right. She's done that, and the kids that were on the court in her spot, she was in their ear the other night trying to help them out, and we're thankful for that, and right now that's sadly going to have to be her role.
Match number 2 against the Governors here for the season. The first time they get you in the first set, you came back, got 3 straight on your home floor, but a lot of similarities between these two teams with or without a Grace Cook or a Laney Rinke on the floor.
Right, absolutely. I mean, we know they're going to serve well at us. They're going to have great defense. They've got kids at the net that can put the ball away. So we just need to be ready to roll tonight.
Other challenges, what have you seen? I mean, you guys watch each other very closely in the matches when, when you're playing different teams, and you share and compare a lot with Coach Stoser, don't you?
Yeah, Tiff and I have actually talked quite a bit this past week, just with the injuries and the timing of them. I really respect her a lot. So, yeah, we both have a little bit of an uphill battle now as we head into postseason.
All right, any other challenges you're facing today? Keys to success for the Eagles?
We just want to go out there and play well.
Well, doesn't everybody?
Doesn't everybody.
Coach, appreciate your time as always. Good luck.
Good luck.
There's Jackie Bindenagel, the head coach of the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles. Always a woman of somewhat few words and short and sweet to the point. Keys to success, go out and play well. For the Golden Eagles and our keys to success brought to you by Central Dakota Eye Care in Pierre. Let's take 2 minutes this time. We are back with the starting lineups, courtesy of Envirotech in Pierre. Your Governor pregame continues. This is Governor Volleyball and your official voice of the Governors, River 92.7 and drgnews.com.
Dakota Storm Roofing is a locally owned roofing company in Pierre, specializing in both residential and commercial roofing services. They can handle your asphalt shingle, metal roofing, and flat roof needs. New construction, plus all types of roof repairs. They can handle the finishing touches, adding fascia, soffit, and gutters too. No job is too big or too small. For a free estimate, call Dakota Storm Roofing at 280-9794. Go to dakotastormroofing.com or find them on Facebook or Instagram.
Do you dream of a custom home built within your budget and done on time? Kruger Contracting can make that dream a reality. They're a trusted home builder since 2003, and they're going to be upfront and open about cost and transparent about where your money is going when it comes to your new home. Their skilled crew will manage construction of your new home from start to finish. They're located in Pierre and can build your home in Pierre, Fort Pierre, or the surrounding area. Call 605-222-2523. Visit KrugerContracting.com or find Kruger Contracting on Facebook.
Do you love watching high school sports but find yourself wanting to be more involved? LiveTicket.tv has the solution for you. They're looking for production managers to assist for this school year. Duties include the management of equipment as well as basic technological understanding. But don't stress, paid training will be provided. Part-time wages starting at $20 per hour. Call 833-605-LIVE, extension 2. That's 833-605-5483, extension 2. And punch your ticket to joining one of the fastest growing companies in South Dakota. Envirotech makes life a little bit simpler. No matter what the circumstances, no matter what's handed to you, Envirotech has you covered. One call is all it takes to have easy setup, easy pickup, and easy payment. Call Envirotech at 224-4804 or use their website to pay your bill online at envirotechwaste.com. Use their mobile app Waste Connect. Check their website or receive a robocall for collection schedule due to the weather or holidays. Envirotech has you covered.
Back at Riggs High Gym as the music turns up when the Governors are warming up on the court. Brian Oakland with you, play-by-play on the way. You just heard from Envirotech in Pierre. Let's give you your Envirotech starting lineups. We'll start by meeting the Golden Eagles coming into this one at 13-7 and the number 6 team currently in the AA power rankings, starting with setter Airly Waldo, a 5'3" senior. And she'll set up for the hitters, including Kennedy Withers, a 5'6" sophomore on the outside, and Maddie Miller, a 5'6" senior, actually a defensive specialist in the back row. Other hitters include Taryn Neiman, a 5'11" senior, Ashley Wangler, a 5'11" senior, both hitting from the middle. The one to watch is Lauren Burkhardt, a 6-foot freshman, hitting from the outside for the Golden Eagles, with Waldo, Withers, Miller, Neiman, Wangler, and Burkhardt. Others coming into the back row include Maddie Sandvig, a 5'4" junior, Olivia Miller, a 5'7" freshman. Young lineup for the Golden Eagles. Their libero is a 5'5" senior, Sawyer Barr, and a good one with that. And again, the notable omission will be Grace Cook, the 6-foot senior outside hitter, out with an ACL injury as her season unfortunately comes to an end. I expect to see Emma Dorer in the back row too, another 5'6" sophomore, and she'll do some setting from time to time as well. The Eagles are 13-7, head coached by Jackie Bindenagel, assisted by Steph Daly, Maya Malchow, Kayla Nicholson, and Mia Bergen. Starting lineups brought to you by Envirotech for the Pierre Governors. Looking like this, starting with Elise Christofferson, the senior setter, at 5'8", and also the hitters, including Campbell Cronin, a 5'11" junior, Michaela Sherwood, the 6'2" senior in the middle, Abigail Kropp, the 5'9" senior on the outside, Campbell Boddicker, 5'10", senior outside hitter, Reese Terwilliger in the middle at 5'11", and a senior looking to have another big game. Mr. Terwilliger seems to have stepped her game up just a little bit. Back row players will include Ellie Browers, a 5'7" senior, Ava Swenson in for serves at 5'5" and a junior, Jordan Mayer at 5'4", and a senior as well. And again with Lainey Rinke, the 5'6" senior, out also due to ACL, replaced by Grace Hanton, who's been playing well, a 5'8" junior libero for the Governors. Pierre 9-8 on the season, right now 9th rated in the power rankings for the South Dakota High School Activities Association rankings. Head coach is Tiffany Stoser, assisted by Alexis Terwilliger, Chloe Kaiser, and Kim Byerly. Your starting lineups brought to you by Envirotech in Pierre. The other starting lineup to name is our game officials. The game officials are brought to you by the folks of the South Dakota Attorney General's Office, their Division of Consumer Protection, and we thank them for doing what is very oftentimes a thankless job in officiating high school sports. Tonight's netminders are Brian Rook and Carla Lynn. We saw Miss Lynn in Sioux Falls at O'Gorman last night. Brian Rook and Carla Lynn are R1 and R2. Amanda Wertman and Joe Konofchinsky are the line judges working in this one as well. The line judges, thank you for being also our law on the court, sponsored by the Attorney General's Office of the State of South Dakota and their Division of Consumer Protection. We'll hear from them. We'll take a 2-minute timeout, and we serve it up when we come back with more Pierre Governor volleyball against Aberdeen Central. Your official voice of the Governors, River 92.7, drgnews.com.
Every day you share personal information about yourself with others. You may write a check, charge fuel, rent a car, mail your tax return, schedule a doctor's appointment, or post something on social media. Each transaction may share some sort of personal information such as bank or credit card account numbers, social security numbers, name, address, or phone number. There are unscrupulous individuals, identity thieves, targeting these routine transactions trying to gain your information to commit fraud. If you think someone has stolen your identity, contact Consumer Protection at 800-300-1986.
Wherever you are in life, you've got plans. You need health insurance for today and for the future. You need Avera Health Plans. Coverage that connects you to community resources, fitness center incentives, and health coaching. You need a health plan that provides solutions for your business and for your family. Learn more at AveraHealthPlans.com. Avera Health Plans, moving health forward.
Chances are you're overlooking a big energy thief in your home or commercial building. The garage doors. But Overhead Door Company of Pierre can help stop that energy waste with a full range of insulated, weather-tight garage doors. Their residential garage doors give you insulated performance at an uninsulated price. And their Thermocore insulated steel doors give commercial buildings the energy efficiency they demand today. Find out more. Call Overhead Door Company of Pierre at 1-800-649-9905 and put a stop to the garage door energy thief.
Comtech has your technology solutions. Check out their showroom located right off the truck route on Irwin Street. Come in and see what you've been missing. A large selection of TVs, sound systems, and smart speakers, PCs, desktops, and tablets, home and business security and telecommunication systems. Comtech is your all-in-one solution for any technology needs. Wishing all athletes the best of luck in today's competition. Comtech. Come see what you've been missing.
Driven by the Office of Highway Safety. River 92.7, KGFX-FM, Pierre. Leave sooner, drive slower, live longer.
Welcome back to Riggs High Gym. Here at the top of the hour, just about time to play some volleyball. You heard from Comtech, your communications and electronic service representative in the lower truck bypass in Pierre. They will sponsor our opening serve. That's coming up in just a bit. Earlier today, the JVs from Pierre won their match 2-1 over Aberdeen Central, 15-12 in the third. Sophomore match went to Pierre, also 2-0 here on the varsity floor. The Governor Varsities will try to make it a 3-match sweep over Aberdeen Central today. The varsity also wanting to kind of avenge the loss from earlier in the season at Aberdeen Central at the hands of the Golden Eagles. So volleyball coming up here as we take a look at other things on the way. Hey, let's give a shout out to Jared Lutmer, the state AA cross-country champion, as he won the AA boys race earlier this afternoon in Sioux Falls. Jared Lutmer becomes just the second state cross-country champion in Pierre history. Travis Fitzke was the first back in 2006. He won that race in a time of 15 minutes and 15.42 seconds. About 16 and a half seconds better than Grady Luce of Rapid City Stevens. Jared Lutmer, the state cross-country champion in Class AA. Congratulations, Jared. And you'll look for more of that, so to speak, when the track and field season comes around up in the spring. But again, great things in a state championship for the Pierre Governors. This has been a busy day at Riggs High Gym. The Governors Fine Arts Department hosted the Oral Interp Festival for the weekend, hosted by Pierre Oral Interpers, and a lot of well-dressed young men and women that have been performing today. But now it's time for the volleyball team to come out here and perform in front of the home crowd, the first of 3 matches to close out the regular season today here against Aberdeen, Tuesday night against Brookings, and then the following Tuesday, Halloween night, hosting second-ranked Sioux Falls Jefferson. With Caleb Brozick running camera for live ticket, you can watch this match at drgnews.com. On the River 92.7 page, you can see it through YouTube, courtesy of GoGovs.live as well. Colby Carey runs the show in our DRG Media Group studios as well. As you watch this one on drgnews.com, Aberdeen Central has royal blue with white numbers, gold trim. Their libero, Sawyer Barr, who looks like she's about getting set to serve first in this one. She's got a gold jersey on to be the off color. The Governors will return with home white with the green numbers in trim left to right, and Grace Hanton in black on black at libero. Here we go. Our Comtech opening serve from Sawyer Barr. Lib to lib. Goes to Hanton. A good pass right away up to Christofferson, setting outside to Abigail Kropp, who's through the block and down. And right away, the Governors in system. They go to work with a perfect return of serve and the first point of the afternoon. Hanton is out just like that. And Campbell Cronin would be the first server for the Governors, left to right. Played up by Kennedy Withers. Aberdeen goes on the slide on the outside, and a little tap here for Taryn Neiman is up and good. But it's she blocks or taps that one over the Governor block, and 1-1 to start here for the Golden Eagles. Hot shot serve, but played up well by Jordan Mayer, and with a block up front, it's Lauren Burkhardt. Governors had another play on it, but Michaela Sherwood knocks it the opposite direction and out of bounds. So Aberdeen has 2 in a row and a 2-1 lead. This is Arilee Waldo serving. Played up here. Kropp will come and get it back. Bump pass from Christofferson. Couldn't get much on it, though. And now Kennedy Withers will swing, but also not much on it. Loose ball back up front. The dig by Christofferson back to the net, and Christofferson helped it across. Or not Christofferson, but Reese Terwilliger was able to put it away. I don't know if you give an assist to Christofferson on that one or not. I suppose you could. But here is Ava Swenson. It's not a conventional assist, though. 2-2. We're just underway. Burkhardt with her first swing is defended by the Governors. Christofferson gets it back, sends it out to Kropp. Now a lunge for the dig in the back row. Burkhardt gets another opportunity. This one over the top of Swenson, down the near sideline, and good. Oop, I gave that one to Neiman. That's Lauren Burkhardt with her first. 1 and done for the Govs in serve. Swenson out. Ellie Browers will play back right and run through the back row for Pierre. Burkhardt out of the front line. As Maddie Miller checks in, a 5'6" senior, she'll do the serving. Golden Eagles with a 3-2 lead. Down the line to Ellie Browers, to Christofferson on the move. Terwilliger does not get on top of it. She kind of had to reach back for that set that should have led her a little closer to the net, but wasn't there. The first error for the Governors and the first 2-point lead for either team. Eagles have it 4-2, and as the return of serve from Mayer this time is back to the net, Kennedy Withers will hammer it home through the Christofferson block attempt. And now 3 in a row for Aberdeen Central. Maddie Miller again will lob this one across a net serve. And it is down in front of both Hanton and Mayer. Tough effort there, but sometimes there you see the effectiveness of a lob serve, especially when you're a very aggressive serving team like the Eagles are. Mayer plays this one over to Christofferson, up with the swing to Kropp, and a block is good for Kennedy Withers. So Aberdeen Central really settling in early, 7-2 our score, scoring 5 straight. And another lob coming across. Mayer to Christofferson. They'll try the slide to Terwilliger again, but Mayer is there after the block at the first touch. Withers has it down. Good for another one. And suddenly the music plays inadvertently. Withers with a big second kill. 8-2, Aberdeen Central rolling early. And Christofferson sent to the near side bleacher section to play that one off of the return of serve. Free ball back. Aberdeen swings to the middle, and it's all good for the Eagles so far. Neiman will send us to a timeout called by the Governors with a 9-2 advantage.
Antlers, the biggest antler buyer in our region. Tony and Derek pay cash all year long for antlers and horns. Deer, elk, moose, and sheep can be cash in your pocket. They'll come to you, too. Find them on Dakota Antlers LLC or online at dakotaantlers.com. You can also give them a call to set up an appointment. Call Derek at 605-360-3749 or Tony at 605-730-0108. Dakota Antler, a proud supporter of all local athletics and activities.
Capital City Ford Lincoln Toyota in Pierre is here for you. When you're looking for a new vehicle, they make it easy. And all available vehicle information so you can spend less time researching and more time enjoying your purchase. Shop their extensive inventory from home at CapitalCityFordToyota.com or stop in to Capital City Ford Lincoln Toyota at 518 East Sioux Avenue in Pierre. Count on them for your service needs with convenient scheduling and in-stock parts. Capital City Ford Lincoln Toyota in Pierre, 605-224-7378.
Welcome back to the Oahe Federal Credit Union Press Box. Oahe Federal Credit Union, where people are worth more than money.
He puts it right back. Now the Govs get a swing, but Kropp is unable to put it away. Miller with the dig. Outside to the left side here, swinging is Olivia Miller. That's blocked back. Now Withers will tap one away. Mayer, Christofferson to the middle, and another block here for Taryn Neiman. Third ace block or scoring block already for Aberdeen Central here in this 8-point rally. That was a good volley for both teams, but Aberdeen gets the last say, and Miller continues to serve, and 1-2, not enough. Another lob serve that crawls across the net, and Madison Miller with her second ace. The Governors will get a substitution in here. Hadley Hart, the sophomore who came into the match in out of necessity, will get an opportunity right away, but her return of serve is right back to Withers at the net. Kennedy Withers will put her third home. This is a 10-point rally now. Aberdeen Central looking very strong and very comfortable here at Riggs High Gym. Hatton comes up to play this one. Here's Terwilliger down the right sideline, but that one just missing wide to the right. Nothing going right for the Governors as the lead continues to grow for Aberdeen Central. 13-2. First game, Olivia Miller, or check it, Maddie Miller. Misplayed here by Browers. And that'll be another ace. Miller's third. 14-2. 5'6" senior doing a heck of a job behind the service line. Here comes another one. This one goes deep to Kropp, across to Christofferson to Terwilliger, but just a push across, not in system. Now swing out on the left side. There's a scoring block. Terwilliger with the ace block here, and that will finally bring an end to that service run. 14-3, 12 in a row scored by Aberdeen. Abby Kropp will try to get some chip away action going here. Serve played up by Miller. The Governors block at the net. Christofferson, or rather Terwilliger, will backhand one away. Good keep alive by Abby Kropp. Now Abby gets a dig up to Boddicker from Christofferson, but just a two-hand push across. Here's another swing out to the left side as Hanton digs Olivia Miller back over to the Golden Eagles. Back set, Withers this time. Good block here by the Governors on the first touch. Now Boddicker will swing. That one dug out. Second touch over. Boddicker off the net, keeps it alive, then pushed away from Kropp. Long volley going. Olivia Miller, here she comes again. Blocked by Terwilliger. Loose ball at the net. Aberdeen tries to hammer it, but Neiman stays low. That's into the net. The first error for the Golden Eagles. And it'll be 14-4, a service point. And it took a while to get that 1 point, but the Governors fortunate to come away with a small victory here. Second one from Kropp, serving away. Miller. Palms one across. Kropp with the dig. Or Boddicker, rather. She'll get it right back. And the block is there. Another ace block here for Kennedy Withers, who's got two. That might have been a double up with Taryn Neiman, who was also there. Aberdeen always blessed with height, it seems, at the net. And then a lot of times that turns into a really good defensive block. Here comes Terwilliger, hot shot. That's good. Set up by Christofferson. And Reese Terwilliger will get her second kill, 15-5 our score. First game on the way to 25. Got a win by 2. Aberdeen Central in a comfortable margin right now. Let's see if the Governors can put a good service rally together. And Aberdeen out of rotation, according to R2. Brian Rook. And he seems to be pointing to perhaps Ashley Wangler on the left front side. So an error there for the Eagles, giving the Governors a gift point. That's something we haven't seen an awful lot lately this year. Christopher's got to run a long way. Governors will free ball the return. Here's Wangler swinging for the first time with a quick set from Airly Waldo, and Ashley Wangler scores her first. Fourth different Eagle to get a kill, and Aberdeen Central with 7 of those compared to just 3 for the Governors so far. 16-6 Golden Eagles. Here comes Waldo from right to left. Another good aggressive serve. Kropp couldn't quite get that one in play. Christofferson hammers it across on touch number 2. Now Kropp will get it back. Christofferson off the net again. Waldo keeps it alive. She'll get a pass back from Sawyer Barr, the libero. Nothing on that one. Here comes Cronin in the middle and just missing wide left. Looking for the back left corner. Governors with their third error and another double-digit lead for the Golden Eagles. Actually growing to 11 here. Waldo serves this one up. Kropp to Christofferson. Boddicker swings. A dig back close to the net. It'll be over, but out of bounds. A miss for Wangler. She did everything she could. Maddie Miller ran down that first touch from Kropp that really set all of that up. It'll be a hitting error for Aberdeen Central. Inside out back to Pierre. 7 serving 17. Christofferson. Line drives one across the net. Waldo keeps it alive on the return that got real close. Here's a bump up from Christofferson to Michaela Sherwood. And Muck with her first hammer home. There's a service point for the Governors. Makes it 8 serving 17. Up the middle coming Christofferson. Boy, she's been missing in the net quite a bit lately, and this one stays low and in the net. So, the short-lived rally for the Governors. We'll give it back to Aberdeen. Here comes Olivia Miller serving from the right side of the service line. Campbell Cronin with a good play up. Had a decoy coming back, but they go outside to Boddicker. That was blocked back, and then the dig up to the net again, and Ashley Wangler will put it home. Service point for the Eagles, and another 11-point lead. Tiffany Stoser barking something at the floor official here in front of the scorer's table. There's Christofferson to Sherwood again, and Michaela on the left side able to get this one through the block and straight down up front for the Eagles. 9 serving 19. Still a big hole to climb. Boddicker will check out. Jordan Mayer is back in. She will serve this time, and a good liner is across, and a bit of a misplay, but it's hustled for and run down by Waldo, cleared out by the back row. Now Sherwood blocked, and a point to the Golden Eagles. Wangler is there defensively, but Airlie Waldo, I believe it was, kept that one alive. Emma Dorr in there, I think in the back row, might have been involved. Aberdeen Central steals a point away from Pierre. And Sawyer Barr will serve. She was the first server in this match. Played up by Mayer. Good shot down the line as Christofferson will feed Abigail Kropp. And Kropp with her second kill. Kropp, Sherwood, and Terwilliger all with 2 apiece. 10 serving 20. Governors trying to keep pace a little bit here, but the serve missed, this time by Cronin. That one goes wide left. Second service error for Pierre, 21-10. Our score. Game number 1. Waldo serves. I think I said Waldo's serving earlier, but it was Emma Dorr. There's Terwilliger across. Burkhardt back in up front, gets a set dig. Withers is blocked by Terwilliger, but Aberdeen still has it. Barr setting up Lauren Burkhardt from the 10-foot line, but she misses this one a little bit long. And a one and done for the Eagles. Gives it back to Pierce. Side out. That'll bring Ava Swenson into service. Sherwood rotates to the back row, and we'll check out. Ava Swenson. Up the middle this time. Service across, and that one dies, but Aberdeen keeps it alive. Sawyer Barr got underneath it for the first one. Pierce swings. This time they'll put it away the more conventional way. As Christofferson to Abby Kropp on the left side is able to put one down. Down the line that time. You're back within single digits. Still a big hill to climb. 12 serving 21. We're still in the first. A lot of volleyball to go here on a Saturday afternoon. Burkhardt swings. Hanton lunges, but as Mayer dives for the second touch, Christofferson had to duck away to try to avoid a head-to-head collision. And that'll be Lauren Burkhardt with the kill, her second. Burkhardt out. And Madison Miller is on. Miller had the good run that put Aberdeen up big earlier in this first set. The Govs will take a timeout here. It's 22-12, Golden Eagles lead. Can't take the timeouts with you, so Tiffany Stoser.
Olson Plumbing in Pierre provides complete plumbing and drain cleaning services to commercial and residential customers. Olson Plumbing understands how the simple things in life are often the things we can't live without, and running water is the top of the list. Olson Plumbing offers 24/7 emergency services, and they can be at your location in under an hour in most cases. If you need help with your plumbing system, call Olson Plumbing 605-224-6436. Stay in a beautiful Black Hills vacation home.
Welcome back to the Oahe Federal Credit Union Press Box. Oahe Federal Credit Union, where people are worth more than money.
You're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball, and volleyball sponsored here in part by your official voice of the Governors, River 92.7, James River Broadcasting, DRG Media Group. In addition to us, it'll be Guadalajara Mexican Restaurant, Iceberg Funeral Home, Olinger Law Firm, and the Pierre Area Chamber of Commerce, some of your Pierre sports marketing partners. And a misplay of the serve again, staying in the back row. Browers with the second touch, hit it back up to the underside of the basketball structure. Serve return error. Nobody home for the third. Miller serving again. Another lob that Kropp gets to, but it's back to the Eagles. A chance to get in system. They won't do that as Olivia Miller tried to tap one across. Now loose balls again, but this time back over to the Golden Eagles. Here comes Withers, rather. And after the block, an open-handed illegal touch here by Terwilliger. That'll be a kill for Kennedy Withers. And we've got set point here for the Golden Eagles. It's been Maddie Miller in serve, really kind of dominating this match. Christofferson outside to the right. Slide to Terwilliger. Hits it off the net. Barr digs it up, and then Barr will bump it over, and the Governors not in position. That is an end to game number 1 in Aberdeen Central. Very impressive. 25-12, the Golden Eagles win the first set. Scoreboard is brought to you by Gale's Gas Service in Pierre. We'll take a 2-minute break, and we'll go to game number 2, see if the Govs can get things turned into the right direction when we return with more Pierre Governor Volleyball, your official voice of the Governors, River 92.7 and drgnews.com.
The Summit on Dancing Sky near Leeds, South Dakota in the popular Powder House Pass development. It's a modern rustic design with over 5,000 square feet, 6 bedrooms and 5 baths for you to enjoy. You'll get gorgeous views of the Terry Peak Mountain Range. There's a community pool to enjoy, and you're close to all the attractions like Deadwood, Sturgis, Spearfish, and a whole lot more. The Summit on Dancing Sky. Visit them at DancingSky.com.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today. Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Whether you are pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
Welcome back to the Oahe Federal Credit Union Press Box. Oahe Federal Credit Union, where people are worth more than money. Welcome back to the
of a blowout victory in set number 1, 25-12. The Eagles outkill the Governors 11-7 in that first set. 3 aces by Maddie Miller, part of the cause as well. Comtech first serve will come this time from Ava Swenson of the Pierre Governors. Put in play, but Aberdeen not in system, and they won't get it across. A serve return error just like that for Aberdeen Central. Pierre, who did score first in the first game, had just that 1-0 lead. See if they can get a little more to start here in game number 2. Left to right for you watching at drgnews.com. There's a rare miss, though. This one at the top of the tape, trying to stay aggressive with Swenson, but the Governors have 3 misses in serve here. Sawyer Barr will still serve first for the Golden Eagles. Right to left, hot shot, well played by Swenson to Christofferson, but Campbell Cronin hits long. I think right now the Governors can not afford to make hitting errors like that for pretty much the rest of the afternoon, especially when your opponent is playing as well as the Golden Eagles are. Here's Barr missing for the first time today for anybody from Aberdeen Central as she tried to pull the string, but that one comes short and into the net. 2-2 to start the second set. Campbell Cronin's turn to serve here. And this one returned right back to the net, and Kropp gets up there in 2 hands, 1 back. Abigail Kropp with her 4th kill. She had 3 of the 7. Terwilliger and Sherwood with 2 each in the first set. Now Abby with her 4th. This one shimmies across from Cronin. Played up, though. Burkhardt on a bump pass. Hot shot. Swenson was there. Christofferson goes really wide to get it back in play. It's free ball back. Now on the move is Taryn Neiman. She'll swing and score through the dive attempt of Ava Swenson. Neiman's 3rd kill. Aberdeen with 11 kills in the first set. They spread it around. Kennedy Withers led with 4. 5 different players with at least 1 kill. Here plays this one up. Actually, a good pass. And this one is on the line. Terwilliger swings. Kennedy Withers with the block. The Governors thought that was out of bounds, but it falls right on the black sideline. Amanda Workman, a former Governor All-State setter, had a good look at that one. Now miscommunication turns into another ace for the Golden Eagles here, who lead 5-3. That's Waldo with her first ace. Here we'll have to continue to communicate a little bit better here. Waldo goes straight up the middle. This time to Swenson. Terwilliger dug up. Now Withers with a swing. Here's Sherwood with a block up in the air. Terwilliger tries. Gets it right back. Now Christofferson to the back left. That's played back. Now a tapper here. Terwilliger kept alive, pushed away by Kropp. Waldo with a bump pass up to Burkhardt through a touch block. Out of the net. And a good job, Terwilliger and Christofferson keeping this one alive. Burkhardt will get another opportunity. Smashes, but too strong. And some good reflexive play by Terwilliger and Christofferson in particular to keep the play alive for the Governors. Service run will come to an end for Aberdeen Central. It's 4 serving 5. And Ellie Browers will check in. She hasn't served in a couple of matches, but the lefty will send one across. Barr will play it up to Waldo. Then outside it goes to Burkhardt. And then the sharp angle from right to left. Gets it across and down. One and done there for the Governors. Browers, Hanton, Swenson playing through the back line. Looks like Swenson playing in place of Jordan Mayer here. She'll get an opportunity to return a serve, but that one sails. And again, it is Madison Miller with a difficult serve. Some knuckle action on that one. Swenson played it back to the net. Now, Ava with another opportunity. This one out of the rafters. The Governors scrambling, but they get it away. Barr here, up. Swing for Neiman, blocked by Terwilliger. Eagles will try again, but from the 10-foot line, Kennedy Withers has that one come back too low, and it stays in the net. And Jackie Bindenagel, coach for Aberdeen, checking something here with Brian Rook. Rook still note-taking. And then a chat with the scorer's table. I'm guessing Coach Bindenagel wants to make sure of the rotation. Maybe not on her side, but she wants to make sure Pierre might be in the right rotation. Tiffany Stoser changed some things up. Or maybe it is a score check. 6-6 on the score right now. I tell you what, I had 4-5 for the Governors. I think they went one and done. And instead of what was 5-5 earlier during the play stoppage here, PA announcer Ryan Munson announcing Jared Lutmer's state cross-country championship that he earned in Sioux Falls today. We mentioned that earlier as well. So another point on the board for the Golden Eagles. It is 6 serving 7 here for the Governors. So they did add one. Here with a good block. Now a back row swing. Up the middle. It goes to Hanton. Here is Christofferson to Terwilliger, but Barr is there through the block to keep it off the floor. There's Olivia Miller with a swing. Dug up by Kropp. Christofferson keeps it alive, but another dig in the back row. Miller will try again. This one through the RT block and down. Terwilliger could not keep that in play. Olivia Miller, the freshman, listed as a setter, but she's been taking her swings. And it's 8-6. Aberdeen Central. Browers plays up the next serve. There's Terwilliger swinging and scoring. First of the second set for Reese Terwilliger. She'll rotate to serve. That's her third kill. Aberdeen really playing well. And you wonder a little bit if the Governors aren't a little road weary from last night's long trip to O'Gorman. Terwilliger will get an ace, though. Aberdeen with no play, the first peanut butter cup of the day. As we get closer to Halloween, everybody's favorite Halloween candy, right? 8 serving 8. Terwilliger again. Withers plays this one up in the air. A bump from Waldo over to Wangler on the left side. She'll just palm one across on a little tap. Now the return here for Campbell Cronin. Long reach and no good. Waldo, who went to the bench to try to keep one alive. That's a Campbell Cronin kill for the Governors, who take the lead here, 9-8. They led 1-0 in both sets, but they led 3-2 earlier in this one as well. Terwilliger goes hot, and it is on the line. Backside. Golden Eagles let that one go. Another peanut butter cup for Reese Terwilliger, and the Governors open up a 10-8 lead. Game 2, they're trying to pull even as Aberdeen won the first set easily. Timeout on the floor brought to you by Coca-Cola Bottling and Pierre. Grab a Coke and be back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball.
Wagner Auto Company, South Dakota's oldest auto dealer in Pierre.
Dakota Pro Air is a locally family-owned business that has been taking care of farmers' aerial needs since 2020. With locations in Letcher and Miller, Dakota Pro Air is able to provide service to a large area. Ground conditions too wet, or just don't want those sprayer tracks in your field? Give Dakota Pro Air a call for all your chemical and fertilizer application needs at 605-248-2314.
Welcome back to the Oahe Federal Credit Union Press Box. Oahe Federal Credit Union, where people are worth more than money.
Welcome back at Riggs High Gym. That was my bad. Here is we continue. Terwilliger in serve, a 10-8 score. The Governors leading. Campbell Boddicker on her feet on the floor. Sending it across. Now Withers returns, but a dig for Ellie Browers as we get back to the action. Sawyer Barr digs one up, and then Airly Waldo will leave one with Ashley Wangler. And actually not Waldo, but setting. Yeah, there's Waldo. So Wangler with her third kill, and that'll end the Governor's service run, which went for long. Taking a 10-8 lead, now 10-9 as the Eagles swing. Here is Campbell Boddicker with her first kill. Boddicker with a good angle on that one. And the Governors will get it right back. 11-10, Browers out as Sherwood will now rotate up front. 11-9 it is. Christofferson left to right, but misses low and into the net. I think mechanically, and I'm not one that really knows these things in volleyball, but I think Elise Christofferson tends to have a lot of her weight on her back foot, or kind of leaning away from the court of play, and maybe that's what contributes to serves coming low. Couple of good blocks here. The Governors defending, and then another dig of Burkhardt. Lauren's going to get another opportunity. Left side set dig. There is Kropp. Kept alive in the back row by Hanton on the rundown. Free balled back. Here come the Eagles. Waldo goes right side this time, and it's good for Ashley Wangler. Well, the Governors have defended Lauren Burkhardt, but they cannot keep Ashley Wangler off the floor here. 11-11. Now 2 in a row for the Eagles. Ties this one up. Olivia Miller to serve. Kropp backs off. Gets it up to Christofferson. Boddicker, hot shot, but there is Miller for the dig, and Hanton with a rundown. Sherwood can't keep it alive. That was Waldo, I believe, who gets the hack away. And now a timeout taken by the Governors. Airly Waldo with her first kill from the setter spot. And the Eagles have taken the lead back, 12-11 here in game number 2. Another timeout in our broadcast brought to you by Coca-Cola Bottling and Pierre. You're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball.
Health, happiness, and home. Hi, this is Terry.
Welcome back to the Oahe Federal Credit Union Press Box. Oahe Federal Credit Union, where people are worth more than money.
Field, Red Rosa, the South Dakota National Guard, Wagner Auto, and Stulkin Peterson Lingle, Walti Jones LLP, your Pierre Sports Marketing partners helping us out, bringing you Governor Volleyball and Governor Sports here on River 92.7. Out of the timeout, bump, set, spike, but a miss long by Michaela Sherwood gives the Eagles another point, and they up their lead to 2 now, 13-11. Olivia Miller's service run is now 4 in a row. Looking for more. Pierre does not get in system, though. And as Aberdeen Central does, it's Waldo to Wangler. Once again, Wangler with her 5th kill. She'll take over the team lead for the Golden Eagles. 14-11 our score. Game number 2, Aberdeen Central dominated the first set, 25-12. Here comes Cronin with a hot shot. She'll send Emma Dorr into self-defense mode. Dorr saves face, but doesn't save the point. So the Governors will get a side out back, but that was a 5-point service run from Olivia Miller. And now 12 serving 14. Ava Swenson to serve first. Up the middle, Dorr to Waldo, keeps it in play, little quick set. Wangler is off the net, but it'll top spin forward. And down in front for the Governors, on the Governors' side, I should say. That's a one and done here for Pierre, 15-12 Eagles. Sawyer Barr serving again. Played up by Swenson. Here's a hot shot. Abigail Kropp. Vapor trailed that one. And a quick comebacker here for the Governors. They still trail by 2. 13 serving 15, and now Cronin will serve. That's a good line drive played by Barr. Second touch by somebody else. Here's a miss for Burkhardt, the freshman, on the near side. That one rattles the pin in front of Carla Lynn up on the ladder. Governors with a service point. They're back within 1. Second game, 14-15. Waldo will run one down in the middle on the return from Dorr. Here is a miss by Burkhardt. Cross court, near side to far side, but that one just missed. Burkhardt a little frustrated after a couple of misses. One on the near side, one on the far side. 15-15. Good deep serve for Cronin this time. Dorr will bump one up to Burkhardt. Pierre got a touch, and that one deflects away, and now Burkhardt with a kind of a half-hearted smile, just wondering how she's swinging hard and missing, and then she palms one across and then gets a kill. 15 serving, make it 16-15. Aberdeen with Waldo serving here. Kropp gets one up in the air. Christofferson gets it back to her, and Christofferson put it in a good spot here. As Maddie Sandvig in the back row tried to haul off Barr on that one to no avail. 6 kills for Kropp to lead the Governors. Now Browers is back in to serve. Sherwood back to the bench. Spot goes to the back row. Withers is going to take a hack, and that one will sail long. 6 errors here for Aberdeen in game number 2, and now the Governors lead 17-16. Second set going much better than the first as far as the Govs are concerned, but they still have a lot of work to do. Back row, here comes Burkhardt, and that one misses long. And Jackie Bindenagel will take a break here. Timeout to Aberdeen Central. The Governors have seesawed back in front with 3 in a row. It's 18-16 home team. Game number 2, Pierre trying to tie this one up at a set apiece. We'll take a 30-second Coca-Cola timeout. We're back with more Pierre Governor Volleyball.
Nystrom Electrical.
Starting a John Deere. Back to the Oahe Federal Credit Union Press Box. Oahe Federal Credit Union, where people are worth more than money.
Will lead up to a Terwilliger tap. Then it's put right back across. Then Terwilliger, and as Burkhardt tapped one over, apparently followed through. Momentum took her into the net. And the Golden Eagles helping the Governor cause with their 8th error of this set and a service point to Pierre. 19 serving 16. Browers the lefty. Swings it away again. Barr with a good pass this time to Waldo. She'll go outside. Kennedy Withers is blocked. Terwilliger, quick set, gets it back from Christofferson, but that's well defended at the net. Now Aberdeen Central wondering who's going to get it. It is up in the air, and then Burkhardt will put it home. Governors didn't give that one a play. They let it go, thinking it might go long. Burkhardt has missed 3 times of late, but this one is fair on the back end line, or just inside. That was 4 in a row for Pierre. Now leading 19-17, but they'll need a quick side out because the best server in this match has been Maddie Miller, and she's out in there now, serving this one away. Slide play, Terwilliger blocked, kept it alive, pushed it back. Now Miller in the back row. Nice dive, but back to the net it goes from Swenson. Christofferson can't make a play. That's a back row kill for Maddie Miller. She will earn herself another serve. Miller had a 12-point service run to break the first set open early. And then she served the last 4 to close it out. Serves up another one here. Block at the net by the Eagles. Here's Terwilliger keeping it alive as Aberdeen pushed it back. Now Kropp shoves one away. Barr backs off. Here's a swing for Olivia Miller as Swenson whiffs on it. And that's down in fair play. Olivia Miller with her 2nd kill. 3 in a row now for the Eagles, and we're tied at 19-19. A good one going here in the 2nd set. Miller, an ace. Swenson late in getting to it. Maddie Miller with her 5th ace of the afternoon, and quickly Aberdeen Central reclaims the lead. Game number 2 at 20-19. Timeout called by the Governors. A Coca-Cola timeout at that. Get a Coke, and we're back with another 30-second break. This is Pierre Governor Volleyball.
Dealership during the Depression took guts and vision, but C.J. Grossenberg was determined to help the community. He supplied more than equipment. He supplied a better way of life for his neighbors. Today, the family business is still going strong, because round here, Grossenberg proves our values to our community every day. Grossenberg Implement is celebrating 85 years and is 4th generation family owned and operated.
Welcome back to the Oahe Federal Credit Union Press Box. Oahe Federal Credit Union, where people are worth more than money.
Maddie Miller will continue to serve. This one a hot one back to Abigail Kropp. Kropp out on the right side. Going to pull the string on the return. And finally the Governors get Maddie Miller out of that serving role. Once again, Kropp with her 7th kill. Miller's just been unstoppable. Everything good that's been happening for Aberdeen today seems to be when Miller is in serve. Here's Kropp now in a 20-20 tie. Anybody's ball game. Olivia Miller now swinging left side, but through the block. First touch here by Grace Hanton. Up to Christofferson, and now Boddicker is through the block and down, and the Governors are back in front. Again, seesawing back and forth. This is our 6th lead change here in the 2nd set. 21-20. Pierre gets it back, and this is Terwilliger. Slide play out to the right. She gets a sharp angle, shimmied it off the net, and then it's down in front of the diving Golden Eagles. 22-20. As the Governors trying to pick up the pace and keep the momentum. Misplay in the back row. Free ball coming back from Olivia Miller. It is Browers. Christofferson. Terwilliger swings, but it's long. Oh, my. Governors really could have used that one, but it is just a little bit long. That is just their 3rd hitting error of this 3rd game, but that one tightens us up again at 22-21. Kropp will play the serve this to none. Oh, a heartbreaker there for the Pierre Governors. Scoreboard brought to you by Gales Gas Service in Pierre. And we'll take a 2-minute timeout. We're halfway through this one. 2 down, 1 to go for Aberdeen Central. Halftime in our Governor broadcast on River 92.7, brought to you by Wealth Partners, Ameriprise Financial in the Capitol Creek Plaza, East Sioux Avenue in Pierre. 2 minutes. We go to the third next. This is Pierre Governor Volleyball.
The foundation for how we do business is right in our initials, W-E. We. Everything we do is a partnership. We understand solving the many complex challenges growers face every day takes teamwork. And when we succeed, we do it together. That's the power of we.
Allied Plumbing and Heating is your contact for business, farm, commercial, and residential plumbing needs located in Pierre. No job is too big or small for Allied. Put our over 50 years of experience to work for you. At Allied Plumbing and Heating, the only surprise we want for our customers is how fast they get the job done. That's why we offer free estimates on every single service, no hidden charges. Give them a call today at Allied Plumbing and Heating. Remember, you can rely on your allies.
You asked for it. Nonstop flights between Pierre and Minneapolis. Now you can book nonstop flights from Pierre to Minneapolis and Denver on Denver Air Connection. 1-hour flights on 50-passenger jets with fares starting at just $119 one way. Seats are limited and restrictions apply. Business, pleasure, a game, a winter getaway. It's easy when you fly from Pierre. Visit DenverAirConnection.com/Expedia to book your trip today. Skip the drive. Fly from Pierre Regional Airport. Minneapolis flights begin November 30th.
Whether you're pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
When you're thinking of a new or used car, motorcycle, pickup, or RV, think of us. We make all sorts of vehicle loans. We can set you up with payments that fit your budget. So if you have getting some new wheels in mind, stop by and see us. We'll get you the right loan. Dakota Plains Federal Credit Union, federally insured by NCUA. We're big on you.
We're small enough to know your name, but we're big on you.
Dimmick Cheese has been
back to the Oahe Federal Credit Union press box. Oahe Federal Credit Union, where people are worth more than money. Welcome back to the Oahe Federal Credit Union press box. Oahe Federal Credit Union, where people are worth more than money.
American Bank and Trust, Anderson Rumsa Dental and Capital City Campus, Kathy Sonnenschein Properties, and Comtech in Pierre. With that Comtech first serve, Sawyer Barr to Grace Hand. The Governors will set up. Abby Kropp couldn't get much on it, though, and Lauren Burkhardt comes right back, and there's a good start for the Governors. Ace block for Campbell Cronin to deny Burkhardt. A hard-swinging freshman. And the Governors will score first in the third. Oddly enough, this is the third straight set that they have scored first. We'll see if they can get another one. They haven't got a second point unanswered in the first 2, but they do here. It's Sherwood through the block and down. Michaela Sherwood. And that is her third kill of the day as Cronin serves it up again. But that one goes long and out of bounds. So the miss for Campbell Cronin. 2-1. Governors lead. Here's Waldo serving, but the Governors will let that one fly as it'll go long. Just the second service error for the Eagles, and the Govs on top 3-1. Pierre, of course, has to have it. We'll see how they respond because like last night when they lost 29-27 to O'Gorman in the third, they didn't have much in the fourth set. They lost that one and they lost the match 3-1. Burkhardt on the run, can't keep one in play, but so far the Governors responding much better. It's interestingly, one way to look at it, the Govs, when they go to 5 sets this year, have been 4-1 in fifth sets. Serve returned back to Abby Kropp. Now kept alive as Kropp couldn't put it away. And here's a push by Burkhardt that gets away from Reese Terwilliger, and it's down for a point for Aberdeen Central. So the Govs have played well in the fifth set. Good response at that time, but their responsiveness to extra point losses when it's taken more than 25 has not been very good. So we'll see how that goes. But here is Maddie Miller is back in serving again, and Miller gets an ace. Played by Swenson, but back to the net. No second play. Miller serving again. Here's Hanton to Christofferson. Across the way, Kropp is good. That's the fastest service run that the Governors have put to Maddie Miller because of a side out. Something they needed here. They lead 5-3. Christofferson to Kropp there. Kropp with now 8 kills to lead the Govs. Third set. This is Olivia Miller. She is blocked by Terwilliger, but it's kept off the floor by Waldo. Cleared away, Sawyer Barr. Now Terwilliger to take a swing. That one kind of miss-hit. The Eagles are able to defend with a nice play in the back row. Now Hanton dives to keep one off the floor. Here's the Eagles in system. Withers up to Browers. High in the air. Comes down to the Governors. Have to push it out. Now it's Barr on the Eagles side. Coming with it. Neiman blocked. Kept alive Barr and also Maddie Miller. The Governors will try again. Boddicker this time. No good. Waldo runs underneath it. Sends it across. Browers, Christofferson, tap. Terwilliger back at the net and then put home. And over the net is the ruling. Taryn Neiman reached too far across the net to dunk that one, so the Governors will get a break here. 6-3 the score. Service point for Pierce as Kropp sent it away. Now Neiman is blocked. Keep alive at the net and a chance to put one home for Christofferson, but she misses on the near side. Golden opportunity there for the Govs. There was some open space, but Christofferson knew somebody had caught wind of what she was looking to do on the Aberdeen side. Tried to put it another foot across or another foot wide and missed. Now Terwilliger with a big shot. Great dig for Waldo. Put across on the second touch from Miller. Now Christofferson away, but there's Waldo. Miller will set up Withers on the outside. That one's off the net. And Pierre with another opportunity. Boddicker dug up by Olivia Miller. Here's Withers again. The lefty. Good. Kennedy Withers did not score in that second set after a team-high 4 kills in the first. Now she's got 5. Service point to the Eagles, back within 1, 6-5. Governors, this is Neiman serving. And it's back to the net from Hanton, and the Govs are bailed out here as Withers misses low and into the net on the attempt to hammer it home. 7-5 Pierre. Third set, Govs have to have this one in order to keep playing. And Terwilliger will miss. She tried to go from the left side of the service line and angle it to the right, but missed it wide. RT out to catch a break. Grace Hanton back in at libero. 7-6 in the third. Emma Dorer on to serve. Ooh, and a catch and a push up. That'll be an ace by Dorer. Ellie Browers had that one as kind of a tweener. Just too much of a slight pause before she put it up in the air. Bit of an easy call. 7-7 in the third. Door again. Browers has this one up in the air, but Kropp will lead it up to Boddicker. Good angle to keep it inside the pin. Now Wangler pushes one on the slide. Christofferson to Browers. Now Boddicker back to the net. Boddicker couldn't put it away because Wangler had a great block. Now it's Miller again, left side. This time Cronin keeps it alive. Back up from Hanton to Cronin. or Boddicker rather. We play on. Now Kropp, Christofferson, and Cronin. Can't get the angle there. Here's Wangler swinging. Punch dig back from Brewers over to the Eagles. Brewers gets the comebacker, and it is Boddicker who puts it away. Great play, both sides on that one. A lot of reflex, some system, some not so much, but they give that one. Actually, they gave that to Abigail Kropp. 18 instead of 16 with the kill. It'll be 8-7, the Governors lead. Now Hadley Hart comes in to serve, but this one misses low and in the net. And we're tied again. Hart comes right back out. It's Christofferson. So Hart was serving for the struggling Elise Christofferson. But here comes Aberdeen Central as Olivia Miller will serve. And more substitution issues here. And Tiffany Stoser's really having some issues. So the Governors had 2 substitutions coming. One of them, they had Christofferson coming back in for Hart. And they want to get Sherwood in there to play the front row in place of Ellie Brewers. And another discussion between Captain Elise Christofferson and Carla Lynn over at the latter side. So Elise Christofferson looks at her coach, says, okay, it's all good. Here we go. Right to left, the serve from Olivia Miller. There's Kropp. Christofferson jump set behind her. Boddicker's off the net. That might have given Miller a chance to keep one alive. This is Wangler for the kill. Bad breaks, whatever you want to call it, but the Governors just not getting things to bounce their way today. Aberdeen Central continues to play very well. Cronin with the play up of the serve, got it back from Christofferson and misses, and the Governors have got to find a way to regroup. 10-8 now. It's the Eagles in front. Coach Byerly gets up and screams some direction. Tapper here. Boddicker's over the block, but Barr is their first touch. Wangler defended. Now at the net. Boddicker had a chance, but a great run down here by Miller. Aberdeen keeps it alive. Pierre coming back at it. Cronin can't put one away. Dorr gets a dig. This is Burkhardt, and the power tap is good out of the reach of Kropp. She got to it, but it went to the bench. That's a kill for Lauren Burkhardt. This is a timeout to the Pierre Governors. 4 in a row for the Eagles. It's 11-8 in the third. Aberdeen playing for a 3-game sweep. We'll take a 30-second Coca-Cola timeout. We're back with more Pierre Governor Volleyball.
Handmade artisan cheese for over 90 years and has over 25 flavors of cheese. Stop by the store for sampling of all the cheeses. The store also offers several South Dakota made products. And at the store, find Remedy Brewing on tap. Dimmick Cheese offers gift boxes and fundraisers are available. To find out more, go to the website dimmickdairy.com or call 605-928-3833. And don't forget to check your local grocery store for their premium cheeses and cheese spreads. Dimmick Cheese.
Scott Darnell with Lee Real Estate in Pierre is ready to help you find your dream home. There are 10 things you need to do to buy or sell your home. Number 1, call him at 605-220-2676. Welcome back to the Oahe Federal Credit Union Press Box. Oahe Federal Credit Union, where people are worth more than money.
Here at River 92.7, we've got a whistle and a 2-hit violation, open-handed set. Illegal touch for the Eagles. That's how their 4-point service run will come to an end here. Aberdeen with the first 2, 25-12, 27-25. Leading the third, 11-9. Here at Riggs High, Ava Swenson is ready to go. Left to right, here it comes. And this one is a net serve, and it's across and good. An ace for Ava Swenson, who had missed a couple in the second set. This one was a near miss also, but it crawls across. Waldo had turned her back to the serve. She saw it come down, got a hand on it, but sent it the wrong direction. It was going to come down on the floor anyway. Now Swenson will miss one. As that one sails long, 12-10. Barr is the server, got the pink shoelaces on her shoes. Breast Cancer Awareness Month here. In the month of October, of course, Abby Kropp can't get one to the floor. Another diving dig in the back row by Maddie Sandvig. This time, Abby Kropp will get it to go. That was led by Ava Swenson, who will get the set assist. Kropp with her team-high 9th kill, 12-11 our score. A one serve trip there for the Golden Eagles. Cronin serves, and it's an ace. Dorr with a bit of a misplay, had to reach back, could not get it to a teammate. And Campbell Cronin with the 4th ace of the day for the Govs. 12-12. Third game, still very much anybody's game. Here's Burkhardt, feet on the floor. She'll send it to the Governor bench. Error number 5 in the game for the Eagles, and the Governors are back in front. 13 serving 12 halfway through game number 3. Cronin misplayed by Dorr, but Barr bails her out. Dorr will put it back. Sherwood gets low to put it up in the air. Kropp with a big hit. Comes right back to the net, and Terwilliger will put it home. 5 for Reese Terwilliger, and the Governors back in front by 2 for now. 14 serving 12. The Golden Eagles will take the timeout here. Timeouts in the broadcast, courtesy of Coca-Cola Bottling in Pierre. 30.
And he'll handle the other 9. As your resident realtor on a bike, he will make buying or selling your home feel like a walk in the park, not an Ironman triathlon. Find him on Facebook or email scott@LeeRealEstatePier.com. Lee Real Estate and Scott are proud sponsors of Central South Dakota Youth Sports and Events broadcast on Live Ticket TV.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Welcome back to the Oahe Federal Credit Union Press Box. Oahe Federal Credit Union, where people are worth more than money.
Back to the net, and another two-handed put away by Reese Terwilliger. And again, that's talking Governor boys. I haven't had the time to check on the Governor girls yet. We can certainly try to do that. We'll do what we can when we get an opportunity. 15-12, Govs lead here in the third. Free ball on the return of the Cronin serve. Now a line drive, Christofferson to Terwilliger, and Barr got it up in the air, but nobody had time to run it down. That'll be Reese Terwilliger continuing to heat up here. She's got 3 kills in a row. And put the point on the board. It should be 16-12 here. Cronin serves again. And now it's Neiman who has to clear one away, feet on the floor. Kropp to Christofferson. This is Sherwood on the right side. Dug out in the back left. Now Burkhardt with a chance, but Kropp is there, setting it up into Christofferson. Sherwood tries again. Didn't get anything on it. Burkhardt with a hot shot. Swenson. And that'll be a kill for Burkhardt. Christofferson ran it down to the bleachers on the near side, but could not get it back in play. And Lauren Burkhardt has her 3rd kill of the game and her 10th of the match. So that was 6 in a row. They did eventually get the last point up for the Govs to make it 16-12, now 16-13. Swenson will return the Aberdeen serve this time, and Christofferson gets Reese Terwilliger to swing hard. This one down again. Sherwood is out. It'll be Ellie Browers back on to serve, 17-13. Governors playing better here in the third game. Browers gets one deep. Sandvig high up in the air, run down, but no play for Kennedy Withers nor Sawyer Barr. That'll be an ace for Brewers. And 18-13, the Governors building momentum, trying to keep it going, trying to stay hot here. Withers play this one up. Waldo will leave it for Burkhardt. Hanton digs, but it's back to the Eagles. Barr to Waldo. Little tapper this time. That's a complete miss hit, but Tara Neiman got enough of it to get it down in front of Ava Swenson. 2 in serve for the Governors. They still lead by 4, 18-14. Ready to serve here is Maddie Miller, and this one will go long. Miller has had an outstanding day in serve, but a rare miss this time. And the Governors get a break. Coming right back, 19-14, Govs by 5 here in the third. Swenson is out, Boddicker is in up front for the Governors. Maddie Miller plays this serve up. Eagles get it to Neiman from the right side. Set dig for Browers. Christofferson feeds Boddicker, but Barr will dig her out. Now it's Neiman up front, and the tapper is good. Christofferson had to lunge, but could not get it up in the air. It is a kill for Neiman, her 5th of the afternoon. And then Tara Neiman will rotate to serve. To the knees goes Kropp. Up to Christofferson. Good pass. Hot shot. Terwilliger, but a good dig in the back row by Waldo. Now Withers returns, but it is wide and out of bounds. Kennedy Withers had a great start to this match. Has been quiet since. Trading side outs, and the Governors lead 20-15. Here comes Terwilliger. Left to right. Reese with a good serve. Barr with a nice pass. Waldo outside. Olivia Miller is blocked. Cronin and Christofferson were there. Now back row attack. Terwilliger. That'll put Miller on her back. Here's Olivia Miller swinging, but a dig back from Terwilliger over to the Eagles. Wangler taps. Nice dive for Kropp. Terwilliger's going to put one across. The Governors scramble one away. Here comes Wangler again, and that one through the block out of the reach of Terwilliger. Ashley Wangler scores number 8. Another good point. Both teams playing well. But Aberdeen gets the last say this time. This is the kind of play you get when you have two teams that are pretty evenly matched. That's what we expected coming into this match. But it has been Aberdeen who's had the upper hand. Here's Christofferson feeding Campbell Boddicker. Campbell has had another quiet day, but she does have 4 now. Govs hold Aberdeen to a one and done. 21-16. Now Jordan Mayer will check in to serve. I think this would have been Christofferson's opportunity. Mayer, good serve this time. Christofferson is out. It'll be Ellie Browers who'll have to do the setting for the most part. Aberdeen misses one low and into the net. Jackie Bindenagel maybe thinking about a timeout, not ready to take one. Now she does. 22-16 the score as the Governors are trying to get on the board with the first set of the day. They trail 2-0, but up by 6 with 3 to go here in the third. Timeout to the Eagles, brought to you by Coca-Cola Bottling. Grab your favorite Coke product and be back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball.
You asked for.
Whether you're pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
Welcome back to the Oahe Federal Credit Union Press Box. Oahe Federal Credit Union, where people are worth more than money.
Jane Lease of the Governors, a freshman running 19 minutes, 22 seconds, is the best place finisher, 19th place. That race won individually by Libby Castelli of O'Gorman. Governors placed 9th in the meet. Out of the break, it's a misplay and an ace for Jordan Mayer. Now 23-16. Mayer trying to stay aggressive, but this one will finish long. And here comes both Christofferson and Sherwood together, hand in hand, one substitution at a time. That's been a bit of an issue, but they wanted to make sure that they would get that taken care of this time. 23-17 after the service error. That's 5 service misses in this third set for the Governors, but all things considered, definitely with a 23-17 lead, things are much better for now. Christofferson with a double touch on the return of serve, a bit of a misplay for the Governors. Their third hitting error here in the set, 23-18. Olivia Miller is the server. Freshman, right to left. It's across to Cronin. She'll get it back from Christofferson. Hammer through the Wangler block, and it's down. And the Governors have a set point. Campbell Cronin with her third kill. Govs had 3 set points in game number 2. Couldn't close it out. Swenson will be on to serve in Bodeker's place, rotating to the back line. 24-18. Pierre with some room to spare, but still trying to keep the momentum going. Burkhardt palms one away. Hanton is there to Christofferson. Behind her, it goes to Sherwood. Blocked, and it's out of bounds. And the Governors will get a victory in the third set. On the Gales Gas Service scoreboard, it's Pierre 25, Aberdeen Central 18. Here with their first set of the day, but Aberdeen still leads 2-1. Scoreboard brought to you by Gales Gas Service in Pierre. As we pause for 2 minutes, game number 4 coming up. You're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball. Your official voice of the Governors is River 92.7 and drgnews.com.
American Bank.
When you're thinking of a new or used car, motorcycle, pickup, or RV, think of us. We make all sorts of vehicle loans. We can set you up with payments that fit your budget. So if you have getting some new wheels in mind, stop by and see us. We'll get you the right loan. Dakota Plains Federal Credit Union, federally insured by NCUA. We're big on you.
We're small enough to know your name, but we're big on you.
Dimmick Cheese has been making handmade artisan cheese for over 90 years and has over 25 flavors of cheese. Stop by the store for sampling of all the cheeses. The store also offers several South Dakota made products. And at the store, find Remedy Brewing on tap. Dimmick Cheese offers gift boxes and fundraisers are available. To find out more, go to the website dimmickdairy.com or call 605-928-3833. And don't forget to check your local grocery store for their premium cheeses and cheese spreads. Dimmick Cheese.
Scott Darno with Lee Real Estate in Pierre is ready to help you find your dream home. There are 10 things you need to do to buy or sell your home. Number 1, call him at 605-220-2676, and he'll handle the other 9. As your resident realtor on a bike, he will make buying or selling your home feel like a walk in the park, not an Ironman triathlon. Find him on Facebook or email scott@leerealestatepier.com. Lee Real Estate and Scott are proud sponsors of Central South Dakota Youth Sports and Events broadcast on Live Ticket TV.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Welcome back to the Oahe Federal Credit Union Press Box. Oahe Federal Credit Union, where people are worth more than money.
Serve of game number 4, trying to keep momentum on their side, and a net serve by Ava Swenson. Crawls across, and it's down to the Eagles' side, and the Governors will strike first for the 4th game in a row. Brian Oakland with the play-by-play. Caleb Brozick running camera for Live Ticket. Colby Carey in our DRG Media Group studios. And Swenson gets another ace here. She's going to have to watch the foot here. I think Jackie Bindenagel thought that might have been a foot fault. And I'm not so sure it wasn't. Swenson, third time. Plenty of room to spare on that one. Played up to Waldo. Here's Wangler, blocked by Campbell Cronin. Suddenly, momentum has definitely changed in the sense that earlier in this match, everything the Eagles did went their way. Now it seems like the Governors are making all the right moves and all the plays. 3-0, 4th set, another net serve. Good keep alive there by Kennedy Withers, and now a swing by Lauren Burkhardt out on the left side is good for Aberdeen Central. So Pierce scores the first 3. Eagles back within 2 now. 1 serving 3. Sawyer Bart will continue to be the first server for the Eagles, and this one stays low and in the net. Serving was an interesting point in that 4th game. Aberdeen with just their 4th service error of the day. They did have 2 aces, but the Governors cranked it up to 4 aces, although against 5 service errors in that 3rd set. Free ball on the return this time. Governors have a chance, and Sherwood will put it home. Michaela Sherwood with kill number 5. Making it 5-1. Service point there for Campbell Boddicker. Boddicker serves it away. Not much on the return here, although the Governors had to dive to keep it off the floor from Burkhardt. Sherwood hacks it away again. Now Neiman will swing. Swenson reaches, sends it up into the rafters. Kropp will run it down, pushed back by Christofferson. Now Waldo to the slide to Tara Neiman. Can't get that one to go. That's Cronin with the dig. Kropp ready to swing, and the heater is good. Abby Kropp has had the 2 hardest hit balls of the day. This one makes it 6-1. Loose ball before Cronin ready to go again. I said it was Boddicker earlier. It's Campbell Cronin. Still have a hard time telling the Campbells apart, just looking down on them from a distance. Here comes Neiman. Cronin there with the good dig. Now Kropp again has to palm it back. Sawyer Barr, first touch to Waldo. Out to Burkhardt, pulls the string. Kropp to Christofferson, and another tapper here for Terwilliger. No system for either team yet. Now Waldo has to hammer one back. Here's Christofferson bumping one up. Kropp, good. No, pancake first, then good. Withers with a good effort. That was a good keep alive by Christofferson at the net. Kropp will tap it over. The Governors off to a rousing start here in game number 3. Making number 4, 7-1. Your score as the Governors try to even this match up, hoping for a 2-2 tie. Taking a 30-second break, brought to you by Coca-Cola Bottling and Pierre. This is Pierre Governor Volleyball.
When you expect more, you expect more. When you expect more, Dakota Prairie Bank, providing great service right from the start. It's our promise to you that sets us apart. With every handshake and a smile, we go that extra mile. When you expect more, you expect more. When you expect more, Dakota Prairie Bank.
Welcome back to the Oahe Federal Credit Union Press Box. Oahe Federal Credit Union, where people are worth more than money.
Finishing a bump set spike return. The Governors let it go, but it's well fair at the back right corner. As far as the Eagles are concerned, 7-2. That was 4 in a row scored by the Govs, 7 out of the first 8. Swenson plays this one up. Christofferson trying to keep it alive, but is in the net. So a serve return error here to help Aberdeen out a bit. That one off of the serve of Airlie Waldo. Well, I tell you what, Tiffany Stoser talking about this Golden Eagle team as the best serving team they can find, or maybe that they'll see all season. There's no disputing that. This team can really send them across. Waldo gets this one off the net. Swenson ready to dive in regular time, but had to change things up. And that one got away from her, but this one Waldo will sail. And that is a home run hit. 8-4. Our score, speaking of home runs, National League Championship Series, Game 5 tonight in Phoenix, tied 2-2 between Arizona and Philadelphia. Houston leads 3-2 in the American League Championship Series, going back to the Texas Rangers home stadium tomorrow for Game 6. Road teams won every game in that division series, or that championship series. They're taking today off. A miss by Kennedy Withers, giving the Governors a service point. Browers will serve again, but she'll miss this time low and in the net. Updating score, 9-5 Governors in the 4th set. Burkhardt checking out, joined by Maddie Sandvig. Back in is Maddie Miller. Swenson plays it up down the line. It's good for Kropp again. If the Pierre Governors can keep this roll going, and the timing between Elise Christofferson's setting and Abby Kropp swinging on the left side, They're going to be tough to stop. Governors get a stoppage of the serve from Olivia Miller again. Now Neiman backing off, misplays the serve. That's an ace for Kropp. 3 aces here in this third game for Pierre. Fourth game, 11-5. Kropp left to right, sails this one across. A little bit of a floater. Neiman with a good swing. The Governors block. Barr keeps it alive. That was a double hit, I thought. And there it is. It was a delayed call, but I think they got the right one. So the good block here. And you had Boddicker up there, maybe Terwilliger. I'll go with Terwilliger. Benefit of the doubt on that one with the ace block. 12-5. Barr will play it up here. Now Miller swings it away. Kropp will get it to Christofferson. Now it's Boddicker swinging, and a touch on that one by Barr. It landed out of bounds, but as Barr tried to stay away from it, she reached out and couldn't keep her hand away and off of it. Boddicker scores. 13-5 for the Governors. And this one shimmies across from Kropp, played by Neiman. Olivia Miller swings, and that'll score. A touch up front, and just a split second late to try to dig it up in the air or set it up from Ellie Brewers. That'll be an Olivia Miller kill, her fourth. 3 times the Govs have had multi-point service runs here so far in the fourth game, but now an ace for Taryn Neiman. Just well placed on this one. At the feet of Kropp and Brewers in the back row, 13-7, Pierre. Neiman softly across this time, Brewers, Christofferson. Now Terwilliger out on the right side, dug by Neiman. On the move is Miller. Kept alive by Terwilliger. Christofferson will set up Boddicker. Power tap is good down the left sideline. The one-hander for Campbell Boddicker. She's got her kill total up to 6. The Governors are starting to get that balance that they need to be successful again. Terwilliger serving here. Barr sends it in the wrong direction, but it's run down by Waldo. Free balled away. Here comes Cronin. She can only tap it across. Set wasn't quite there. Now Maddie Miller away. Brewers to Christofferson. Boddicker swings. Barr saw that one coming. Digs it right back to the Govs. It's Christofferson to Brewers. Boddicker on the floor this time, clears it out. Here's Withers with a swing. No good. Kropp, Christofferson. Now Cronin, nothing there either. Another good long volley. Withers taps, dig, back up over by Kropp. Another chance outside. They'll go to Miller. Kropp will dig it again. Christofferson back to Terwilliger. That's just a shove away. Barr is up to the rafters. Now Miller up to Miller. Maddie to Olivia. Free ball back to the Govs. We play on. Christofferson. Oh, and the miss by Campbell Boddicker. She missed that one. Wasn't quite set up to get a hard hit. And all of that ends in a hitting error by the Governors. Well, one and done, as it turns out. They still lead 14-8 here in the fourth. Now, Emma Dorr on to serve. Off the bench for the Eagles. Kropp will get it back after playing it up. She pulls the string, and that one is down. Dorr tried to pancake it, get the hand underneath it, to no avail. And it's Kropp with her 13th kill. That is match high. In fact, I believe Lauren Burkhardt leads Aberdeen with 12. Now a service ace on the line, right side for Jordan Mayer. Mr. Konofchinsky with the call on that. Got it right on the near side. Timeout to the Golden Eagles as they're trying to stop the Governor momentum run here. Game 4, 16-8. Govs still trying to tie this match at 2 apiece. If they can keep it going, we'll find out in 30 seconds after this Coca-Cola timeout. This is Pierre Governor Volleyball.
May Adam Law Firm of Pierre offers superior legal representation. Clients can be assured their legal matter will be handled with expertise and the utmost professionalism. Their skilled South Dakota lawyers can take care of your family law, estate planning, real estate law, and personal injury. They're able to help you plan and prepare to make matters easy now and into the future. Call 224-8803. May Adam Law Firm in Pierre since 1881.
Back Back at Wiggs High as Jordan Mayer tries to stay aggressive with the serve. She had an ace, but she'll give one back. 2 aces, 2 misses for the senior. In the back row, 16-9. Governors lead. As Mayer will check out, Elise Christofferson is back in. Checking out for Aberdeen is Maddie Miller. She'll rotate up front. Burkhardt is back in now. Governors will have to defend her. Here's Sherwood down the left sideline. Dorr with a set dig. Burkhardt palms one away from the 10-foot line. Over to Kropp. Christofferson, now Boddicker up and over the block, or off the block. Kept alive by Olivia Miller. Now a sharp angle downward from Ashley Wangler, who will get a kill in a
Titan Machinery
Eagles. 16-10 our score. And it is Olivia Miller serving it again. That's a good line drive, but played up by Cronin. Here's Boddicker through the block and down. Back set from Christofferson. Boddicker good. Campbell's best game so far. Well, she had 3 in the second. She's got 3 here in the fourth as well. 17-10, the Govs by a touchdown. Momentum picked up in that third game. Continuing here in the fourth. 17-10. Swenson serves. Wangler again down the line this time. Ashley Wangler doesn't have a conventional lock and load swing, but when she makes good contact, she'll put it straight down, and she's done that 2 times in a row here. She's got some power behind it. Here's Barr to serve, and that one goes deep in a hurry, but Swenson made a good play up to Christofferson, and again it is Abigail Kropp. 5th kill for Abby. 1 and done for the Eagles. 18-11. Govs trying to force a 5th game. They still have work to do. Need 7 more here. 1 at a time looking for him. There's Neiman through the Terwilliger block. And unplayable for Kropp. That is Tara Neiman's 6th kill. And now we're getting some quick points here. We've had some long volleys, but we've had some quick points as well. Team's getting in system on serve return. Waldo to serve. Swenson, nice pass here. Christofferson to Terwilliger, and another quick play. The Governors will take serve right back. 16-10 to 17-10, 17-11, 18-11, 18-12, now 19-12. That's how many side outs in a row we've had. See if the Govs can get one. They will not. Ellie Browers goes too long. 19-13. Aberdeen will send in Maddie Miller again. Burkhardt quickly out of the front line. Boy, these rotations on these quick sets or quick points and quick side outs are going quickly. Maddie Miller, right to left. Swenson calls for it, gets it. Terwilliger on the slide outside right. Didn't get the timing on that one. Now Barr will clear, and it's blocked by RT. Reese Terwilliger at the net. Big point for the Governors as they hit 20 now. 20 serving 13. As Swenson is out. Boddicker in up front. Here's Abby Kropp. And that one just across the net. Grazes. Miller got it up in the air. Olivia Miller gets it back. Sends it away. Hanton will bump it up to Boddicker. Power tap. No good. Miller to Waldo. Too big of a swing here for Tara Neiman as that one goes long. And the Governors get a service point. Our first service point in quite some time. Got to be about 8 or 9 side outs in a row that we went. It's another good serve for Kropp. And Aberdeen barely gets it across. Christofferson set up here. Browers to Campbell Boddicker. Good. Christofferson had the first touch. Ellie Browers comes in there. Up on the move again is hammering the ball extremely well over on the left side in this 4th game. She serves again, though. That went on a side out. And now Aberdeen is in the net, hitting error number 3, 23-13. Take that back. Kropp had that hit, and that was a back row attack. And she is still serving. 4th time. Neiman taps. Boddicker down on the floor, keeps it alive, turns around, swings and scores. Campbell Boddicker starting to get back in rhythm, and now the Governors are at set point. Game 4. Aberdeen dominated the first. The Governors are in a similar situation here. 24-13 in the fourth. Prop down the line. Neiman. Not a great return of serve. Miller, though, will swing through the block of Terwilliger and get that to go. Olivia Miller with her 5th. And set point fought off at least once here by the Golden Eagles. Now Neiman rotates to serve as Barr is out. Wangler back in up front for the Eagles. A bump pass here. Bad angle this time. Boddicker couldn't get it across. That'll be a serve return error. Just the 3rd hitting error for the Govs. They still have set points to work with, but you don't want to give Aberdeen any kind of momentum trying to get back into this one, especially if you're going to inevitably go to a 5th set. Brewers plays the Neiman serve. Here's a tapper. Terwilliger is good, and we will go to that 5th set. The inevitability has happened. It's a Saturday at Riggs High Gym. It's a 5-set thing. 25-15. Governors win the 4th on the Gales Gas Service scoreboard, brought to you by Gales Gas Service in Pierre. We pause for 2 minutes, and the 5th is coming up. You're listening to Governor Volleyball. Your official voice of the Govs is River 92.7 and drgnews.com.
This Governor Sports Moment is your go-to Case IH agricultural equipment dealer. Your Highmore and Pierre locations have a large selection of new and used ag equipment with access to one of the largest parts and whole goods inventories in the country. Titan Machinery prides itself in providing quality Case IH parts, service, and support to Highmore, Pierre, and the surrounding communities. Stop by Titan Machinery of Highmore and Pierre today. Power and precision to grow. The Best Western Ramkota Hotel in Rapid City supports all South Dakota student athletes and their families. They are conveniently located off Interstate 90, close to downtown and minutes from the beautiful Black Hills. The Ramkota offers sports and family-friendly rates. Guests can relax for free in the indoor water park. They have 36,000 square feet of banquet and meeting space, and the award-winning Minerva's Restaurant and Bar is located on site. Best Western Ramkota welcomes everyone to beautiful Rapid City, South Dakota.
For over 130 years, Bank West has earned long-term customer relationships by continually adapting to current customer needs while never losing touch with its South Dakota roots. With all our branches and our corporate offices firmly rooted in South Dakota, you can count on Bank West for solutions and service backed by hometown values. We've been there and we'll be there. Bank West. Convenient, connected, committed. Learn more at bankwest-sd.bank. Member FDIC.
We all want to be happy, but sometimes that doesn't feel possible. But if you have hope, you have everything. Rising Hope Counseling provides high-quality mental health services with locations across South Dakota. Additionally, by providing telehealth, we ensure South Dakota's rural residents have access to high-quality mental health services. Our team lives and works in your communities, and we understand the unique challenges we face. Schedule an appointment by phone or online today. Rising Hope Counseling, offering hope, healing, and change.
Synergy's Sign Company, the area's newest sign company in Platte.
Welcome back to the Oahe Federal Credit Union Press Box. Oahe Federal Credit Union, where people are worth more than money. Welcome back to the Oahe Federal Credit Union Press Box. Oahe Federal Credit Union, where people are worth more than money.
Volleyball at Riggs on a Saturday. This is the 4th time the Pierre Governors have hosted a Saturday afternoon match at Riggs High this year. This is the 4th time that the Governors are going to a 5th set on a Saturday afternoon at home. Aberdeen Central is going to score first. The Comtech first serve returned, and Olivia Miller will get one through the block and down. Pierre outkilling Aberdeen 11-7 in that 4th game. And Maddie Miller serving first. Here returning, Campbell Cronin. Dug up by Waldo over on the edge. Kennedy Withers off the net, away from the block and down. Withers, who has had a quiet game since the first set, quiet match. since she had 4 in game 1. Now just has 6. Eagles strike first and second. 2-0. Miller with the soft one across. Kropp comes to get it to Christofferson. Cronin will swing and score. I say it all the time, but it's super important to get a quick start when you're playing in a 5th set. Eagles got the first 2, but side out this time to the Governors. Campbell Cronin with her 4th kill, and she'll rotate to serve. The Governors are 4-1 in 5th sets so far this year. Cronin sends one deep. Aberdeen let it go, but the bottom drops out of it, and Cronin's got herself an ace. We're tied at 2-2. And again, we're playing to 15. Instead of 25, you got to win by 2 still. Here's Cronin again off the net and over. Waldo puts it up into the air. Miller sets up to Miller. Olivia outside, this time no good. Boddicker swings it back, and the Eagles dig it out. Barr up to the net, too close. No play for Olivia Miller, and a hitting error for the Eagles gives Pierre a 3-2 lead in the 5th. So the Governors playing their 6th 5-set match of the season. Check up the same stats on the Golden Eagles in a moment. Neiman down the line is good. Nice pass by Sawyer Barr. Taryn Neiman will score her 7th kill. I know Aberdeen has played a 5-setter or 2. They lost one to Huron back on August 31st. Then they beat Yankton in 5, beat Brandon Valley in 5. Service miss here by Taryn Neiman. And it's 4-3. So Aberdeen Central 2-1 in 5-setters so far on the year. They've also played some best 2 out of 3s and lost a pair of those in tournament play. Brewers serve this one up. Miller will shove it back. Mayer leans. Brewers keeps it alive, then Christofferson free balls it back. Now the Eagles with a chance. Miller will swing. Mayer underneath it for the block, the dig rather. Terwilliger looking for an assist, won't get it. Wangler will swing off the net in front of Brewers. Good. That's a play for Aberdeen Central where if Wangler doesn't hit it off the net, the Governors probably get an easy dig, but the changing of the timing of the play. And Aberdeen gets the point. We're tied at 4-4. Eagles won the first 2 sets. The first one very easily. The second one took extra points. The Govs come back and won the 3rd and the 4th. Now Boddicker. No, it's Kropp swinging again. Score it. Brewers with the assist. I think that was 5-4. 2 evenly matched teams. As we play on 2 teams that know each other so very well also. And this one at the feet of the line judge. It's good on an ace for Abigail Kropp. Aberdeen thought that one was going to land long. I really thought so too, but right at the feet of the line judge. 6-4, the Governors lead by a deuce. So far, Miller gets under this one. Setting it up, Wangler. Good block. Hatton passes it up. Christofferson to Boddicker, it's good. Campbell Boddicker with kill number 9 after a very slow start in this match. She's starting to feel that feeling again. 7-4. Governors about to hit the halfway point here on the way to 15. Maddie Miller with a good pass. Wangler will tap it across. Now the Governors keeping it alive. Terwilliger blocked there, dug back, and then put home by Elise Christofferson. A hot shot on the slide by Terwilliger was dug right back to the net. AC Elise Christofferson pushes it to the back right. The Governors on a 4-point swing lead, 8-4 in the 5th on the way to 15. Timeout, Golden Eagles, brought to you by Coca-Cola Bottling in Pierre. It's a fun Saturday afternoon at Riggs High Gym. We're back with more Pierre Governor Volleyball.
You asked for it. Nonstop flights between Pierre and Minneapolis. Now you can book nonstop flights from Pierre to Minneapolis and Denver on Denver Air Connection. 1-hour flights on 50-passenger jets with fares starting at just $119 one way. Seats are limited and restrictions apply. Business, pleasure, a game, a winter getaway. It's easy when you fly from Pierre. Visit DenverAirConnection.com/Expedia to book your trip today. Skip the drive. Fly from Pierre Regional Airport. Minneapolis flights begin November 30th.
out of the Aberdeen timeout as they try to stave off a come from behind effort by the Pierre Governors. Abigail Kropp will continue to serve. Pierre leading the fifth set, 8-4. That's a good comeback here for Aberdeen as Ashley Wangler will swing and score down the line. And I was just going to say a very important point for Aberdeen because they get their top scorer, Lauren Burkhardt, back in off the front or off the bench. She's into the front line. 8-5 Govs. Kropp will play the serve here. Boddicker ready to swing, and it scores. Campbell Boddicker coming right back, and a one and done for the Golden Eagles. Reese Terwilliger will serve. 9-5, the Govs lead by 4. They still have 6 to achieve or accrue before they can close this one out. Aberdeen Central coming with the heat, and Burkhardt will score. So back to trading side outs. 6 serving 9 coming up. Good servers coming too for Aberdeen Central. Governor's going to have to play well continuing. Barr. Some speed on that one. Nicely played, and Boddicker scores again. Bumps that spike. Kropp to Christofferson to Boddicker through the block and into the net. Down on the Aberdeen side. Christofferson is going to get another chance to serve. She hasn't served in a while. 10 serving 6. Govs in the fifth, leading. AC gets this one across, and Neiman hammers, but Hatton digs it out. Boddicker ready to swing, and she does it again. Campbell Boddicker with 3 kills. That one out of the reach of the back line. The Eagles can't seem to find a way to stop the Governors. They take one more timeout, trailing 11-6 in the fifth. On the way to 15, we're back in 30 seconds with another Coca-Cola timeout. This is Governor Volleyball.
We offer signage solutions for your business, from custom signs and banners to digital displays, autographics, and more. We'll help your business create a memorable impression. Synergy Sign Company. From custom signs to digital displays. Give us a call at 605-337-2686 or visit us online at synergysignco.com.
Welcome back to the Oahe Federal Credit Union Press Box. Oahe Federal Credit Union, where people are worth more than money.
Here we go. Welcome back to Riggs High Gym. 11-6. The Governors leading. We're in the fifth. Lauren Burkhardt has other ideas, though. Left side down the line. She'll swing and score. 11-7. Govs by 4, and again on the way to 15, just 4 to go. But sometimes against teams that you match up so well against and so evenly against, that can be the toughest 4 that you'll have all day. There's a good play for Cronin of an Airly Waldo serve. Campbell Boddicker continues to impress. Somehow, some way, she's just getting the ball through. The Govs are really avoiding the block of Aberdeen Central's in a way that I just don't think they've been able to do in the 2 matches and what is now the 9th set against these Golden Eagles this season. Mayer serves, and it's just long. Didn't miss by much, but missed by enough. And it's back to Aberdeen. It's a 12-8 fifth game. Govs have 3 to go. But the top server of the day has been Maddie Miller of the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles. Here she comes, right to left. Mayer with a good play. Out it goes. Kropp. Yes, it's good. There was a tap at the net. Abby Kropp with 17 kills. The last few times that Maddie Miller has served, the Governors have done a heck of a job in getting points to come back. Quick side outs. Campbell Cronin serves. Neiman's underneath it. Waldo has to bump it high in the air to Olivia Miller. She'll get one through a Sherwood block and down. Miller with 7. 13-9. One and done for the Govs, but as long as they trade side outs, Pierre is in still. Fine shape. Sawyer Barr out. Taryn Neiman rotates to serve. This is a knuckleball across. Mayer gets a decent play. Kropp will swing across the court. This time, no good. First hitting error for Pierre in the 5th set. But Aberdeen will get a service point. 13-10, Pierre leading. How about the hustle play of Ryan Noyes running that one down the hallway. Neiman to go again. Up the middle. This one a net serve, but Mayer stays on it. And as Christofferson set to Kropp, that one too close to the net. That's an error again. 2 in a row. Missed by the Govs. And Tiffany Stoser will take the timeout here. 13-11. Govs still lead the 5th. But can they finish? We'll find out after this Coca-Cola break in the action. This is Governor Volleyball.
Bussey Ford and Highmore, they've been building partnerships for life by treating customers right, offering a low-pressure sales process, no haggling over price, passing low overhead savings on, and providing a Ford-certified service department fixing it right the very first time. If you're looking for a new Ford, a quality pre-owned vehicle, a new or used ATV, or a trailer, stop by Jan Bussey Ford and Highmore and experience the difference.
Jan Bussey Ford, building partnerships for life.
Briggs Trucking and Construction in Fort Pierre provides quality.
Welcome back to the Oahe Federal Credit Union Press Box. Oahe Federal Credit Union, where people are worth more than money.
11 serving 13. Welcome back to Riggs High Gym, and out of the timeout, Taryn Neiman cannot get one to get across the tape. It stays in the top of the net. That gives the Governors the rally point. They've got 14-11. This is match point coming up for the Governors, who trailed 2-0. Ellie Brewers is on to serve for the match. She'll send one long. Barr plays it up. I thought they were going to let it go. Here's Wangler, and that is good. For some reason, Mayer just unable to make the play on it. Wangler keeps the Eagles alive. The Governors will have to try another match point. 14-12. Serving here will be Emmett Dorr. 5'6" sophomore off the bench. Right to left. Good serve across. Brewers keeps it in the back row. Christofferson up top. It's Kropp, and it is good. The Pierre Governors come from way behind to take a 5-setter over the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles. 15-12 in the 5th. Your score on the Gales Gas Service scoreboard. The Governors with a win that I really think is a much, much needed win, as they found themselves coming into the day back down to the number 9 spot. They beat a team with a winning record. There's going to be a lot more flip-flopping coming up. And the Govs with a big, big win here today. 15-12 in the 5th. The Governors are now 5-1 in 5-set matches this year. 4 home matches on Saturday afternoons, all of them going to 5. They are 3-1 in those matches. And the Governor fans will be sent home happy. It didn't look good to start, but in the end, your Gales Gas Service scoreboard reads the Governors in 5. 3-2, losing the first 2, 12-25, 25-27, but turning it around in the third, 25-18, 25-15, and 15-12. The Govs will improve to 10-8 on the season. Aberdeen with the loss will fall to 13-7. Whew! Your final score, your scoreboard from Gales Gas Service in Pierre. Use their budget plan and keep full service. Stay warm all season long with Gales Gas Service in Pierre. Let's take 3 minutes. We've got a fun postgame coming up. Should have a happy head coach with Tiffany Stoser coming to join us in a little bit. We've got big plays of the game from Hermanson Endodontics and your Cowboy Country Store's player of the game, which will be a real tough decision to make, all coming up in the postgame. And your postgame is sponsored by Family Dental with offices in Pierre and Gettysburg. Great win for the Govs. You've heard it here. River 92.7, your official voice of the Governors, and DRGnews.com.
The team at Family Dental in Pierre and Gettysburg are devoted to spending time with each patient to answer all questions and address any concerns that arise. Family Dental wants all their current and future patients to feel welcome and comfortable and to have the healthiest, best-looking smile possible. They can take care of all your family's dental needs with cleanings, checkups, implants, same-day crowns, and many other dental services. Dr. Ryan Jensen welcomes new patients. Family Dental in Pierre and Gettysburg, caring for all your family's dental needs.
There's an app for everything, including high school sports from the stations of DRG Media Group. Download the DRG News app from the App Store or Google Play. It takes only a moment, so you'll have it to replay this game. See live and archive video of all games. And when you select your favorite station during the live stream, the video will immediately pop up. See Central South Dakota High School sports on your phone or mobile device with the DRG News app. Download it now from the App Store or Google Play.
From the early days of South Dakota statehood through today's digital revolution, BankWest has remained committed to helping customers and communities succeed. BankWest Associates uphold this commitment by developing innovative products, tailoring financial solutions to customer needs, and actively supporting community causes. For a bank committed to helping you and your community prosper, choose BankWest. BankWest. Convenient, connected, committed. Member FDIC.
Dakota Storm Roofing is a locally owned roofing company in Pierre, specializing in both residential and commercial roofing services. They can handle your asphalt shingle, metal roofing, and flat roof needs. New construction, plus all types of roof repairs. They can handle the finishing touches, adding fascia, soffit, and gutters too. No job is too big or too small. For a free estimate, call Dakota Storm Roofing at 280-9794. Go to dakotastormroofing.com or find them on Facebook or Instagram. Century Business Products is a proud supporter of South Dakota High School athletics and proud to provide the most reliable Kyocera copiers and printers to schools and businesses in the area, all backed by their 5-time nationally awarded Kyocera servicing team. Are you looking to control color cost? Looking to reduce printers? Are you looking for more efficient ways to scan documents? Or maybe you'd like to become more paperless? Look no further than Century Business Products. Call 800-529-1950 and see how they're powering business technology.
Have you found yourself worrying about inflation and market volatility? Considering what should I do? Can I do anything? Am I going to be okay? The Ranky Gray team has been coaching their clients through these tumultuous times for over 35 years. Let us discover what easy, time-tested adjustments can be made for you. For a free second opinion, our team can be reached at 605-224-5959. Let's start today.
Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA. Investment advisory services offered through New Edge Advisors, LLC. A registered investment advisor. New Edge Advisors, LLC and Ranky Gray Wealth Management are separate entities from LPL Financial.
Welcome back to Riggs High Gym. It's high school sports, and each time you get out there and compete, you learn a little something new about, I think for coaches, you learn something new about the players you're coaching. For the players themselves, you learn something about yourselves, and the Governors probably learned a lot in this one. They competed and did not go away. Aberdeen Central got off to a hot start, but the Governors found a little bit of something in how to make adjustments and how to play a little bit better against this hot serving team of Aberdeen Central in the second game. Even though they went extra points, couldn't get the close of the deal. Aberdeen wins at 27-25. They're up 2-0, but then the Governors came back and kind of found a way to take a lead about midway through the third set. They won that third game 25-18. They dominated the fourth game 25-15, and then still were able to make more plays in the fifth, and they win that fifth game by the score of 15-12 in this one. We're going to have Tiffany Stoser on the way. Looks like she's sending a player or maybe two up. I don't know, but we'll see if we get a chance to talk to somebody about this one. Got a lot of stats that are going to be very even in this one, and we're trying to figure this out here, but stats definitely very even. Kind of again, just the recap, but the Governors got off to a very slow start. They looked a little bit road weary coming into this one, but making adjustments to make it all happen. You've got a good come from behind win for the Governors, who seem to be very comfortable playing 5-set matches on the season now, 5-1 in these long 5-setters. So let's take a look at the stats in this one. Very even, starting in the kill column, 50 to 49. Aberdeen has the edge in the kill column, but 50 to 49, very even. The Eagles are led by Lauren Burkhardt with 14 kills. Ashley Wangler with 13. I thought she played really well today. Taryn Neiman, Olivia Miller with 7 apiece. Kennedy Withers with 6. But she had 4 of those in the first game. Maddie Miller had a kill. Arilee Waldo, the setter, with a kill. Also Sawyer Barr with a bump across that found its way to the floor for another kill there for Aberdeen. For the Governors with 49, Abigail Kropp will lead all scorers with 18. Campbell Boddicker got hot in the later stages with 12. She had 4 in the 4th and 4 in the 5th as well. So Boddicker got going at the right time. Reese Terwilliger with 9, Michaela Sherwood 5, Campbell Cronin with 4, and Elise Christofferson with 1. Of those 49 kills, I have 40 of them assisted, with 37 coming from Elise Christofferson. Ellie Browers and Ava Swenson both pitching in with a few as well. Blocking was another even stat. Aberdeen with 6, 3 from Kennedy Withers, and then single blocks apiece for Taryn Neiman, Ashley Wangler, and Lauren Burkhardt. The Govs with 5 blocks. 3 of those go to Terwilliger, 2 to Campbell Cronin. So 50-49 in the kill column, 6-5 in the blocking column. Both won by Aberdeen by slim margins. And then serving, which was all Aberdeen early on. This aggressive serving team with 6 kills from Madison Miller, the 5'6" senior, 3 in the first, 2 in the second. She got a 6th one in the third game. But then Aberdeen, again, I think Pierre just figured out a little bit better on how to get a good serve return. Aberdeen does have 10 aces, but Pierre gets 12. All told from 6 different servers. Ava Swenson with 3. They get 2 each from Cronin, Terwilliger, Kropp, and Jordan Mayer, and 1 from Ellie Browers, which actually came late in the 4th game at a pretty good time. So 12-10 serving, another fairly even stat. The Governors win that one. Service errors, the Governors don't win this stat. 15 service misses compared to 7 for the Eagles, but the Governors do win the hitting error battle. 16 for Pierre. That's 16 errors in 5 sets, an average of just 3 per set. I think any coach will take that anytime. Aberdeen Central with 24 errors, so they miss on that one. Really, all told, I mean, 2 teams that match each other very well. It seemed like it was one-sided early on for Aberdeen Central, but in the end, the Pierre Governors come from behind and they get another victory. 10-8 on the season now, 5-1 in 5-set matches. They didn't hardly play any 5-setters last year, if I remember correctly. But anytime you get a 5-setter, boy, you're breathing a sigh of relief, but you got to feel real good about the effort you put out there. And a great job for the win for the Governors today. Family Dental with our postgame. It'll continue in 2 minutes. You're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball on River 92.7 and drgnews.com.
Century Business Products is a proud supporter of South Dakota High School athletics and proud to provide the most reliable Kyocera copiers and printers to schools and businesses in the area, all backed by their 5-time nationally awarded Kyocera servicing team. Are you looking to control color costs? Looking to reduce printers? Are you looking for more efficient ways to scan documents? Or maybe you'd like to become more paperless? Look no further than Century Business Products. Call 800-529-1950 and see how they're powering business technology. Hey, DQ fans, do you order onion rings but want fries too? Or do you order fries but also want onion rings? Well, we have the answer. Both. Say hello to the DQ Chicken Strip and Fry Rings basket. Get 2 of the legendary sides with golden chicken strips. Now, the only question is, do you go chicken fry ring or fried chicken ring? Or what about ring fried chicken? Oh, the possibilities. Only at participating DQ locations. Happy taste good. Capital City Ford Lincoln Toyota in Pierre is here for you. When you're looking for a new vehicle, they make it easy. And all available vehicle information so you can spend less time researching and more time enjoying your purchase. Shop their extensive inventory from home at CapitalCityFordToyota.com or stop in to Capital City Ford Lincoln Toyota at 518 East Sioux Avenue in Pierre. Count on them for your service needs with convenient scheduling and in-stock parts. Capital City Ford Lincoln Toyota in Pierre, 605-224-7378.
From the early days of South Dakota statehood through today's digital revolution, BankWest has remained committed to helping customers and communities succeed. BankWest Associates uphold this commitment by developing innovative products, tailoring financial solutions to customer needs, and actively supporting community causes. For a bank committed to helping you and your community prosper, choose BankWest. BankWest. Convenient, connected, committed. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to Riggs High Gym, and again, all smiles for the Governor faithful that are heading home. Aberdeen brought a great crowd today too, but they had a good start, but they will fall for the 8th time this season. We are up with Lainey Rinke, the injured Governor Libero now, and Lainey, as a senior, you come in, and first of all, I'm so sorry that you have to deal with an injury in this one, but I talked with Coach Tiffany Stoser before this one, in a similar situation for Grace Cook from Aberdeen Central and their coach, Jackie Bindenagel. You guys lose the seasons, but you end up becoming the biggest cheerleaders for your team. And I got to ask, what did you see in, from the resolve of your teammates in this one, getting down 2-0 early and coming back and winning 3 straight?
Yeah, like you said before, obviously it does suck that I'm out, and same with Grace too, but I'm really proud of my team. The 2-0 right away scared me a little bit, not going to lie, but I have all the faith in the world in all these girls, and I'm so proud of the ones who stepped in off the bench and played a big role for us, and I have no worries. In basketball, in volleyball even, you get some road trips where you play 2 games on a back-to-back on a Friday night and then on a Saturday, but rarely do you play on a long road trip on Friday, then coming back into Saturday. Do you think you guys were a little road weary to start this one, getting off to a slow start? Yeah, of course, we got home really late last night, but Tiff made sure that we all got a good night of sleep. We got to sleep in this morning. I think that is probably the reason we started off a little bit slow, but I'm still proud of them for coming back and getting knowing back row play like you do. Aberdeen was serving so well, and it took the girls a little bit to kind of get going and serve receive. Were there adjustments made that kind of turned that around for Pierre? Yeah, Aberdeen does have a really good serving team. We knew that from playing them before too, and I think it helps a lot that I get to be a little bit of a coach to them. I like to help them out there and make sure they're getting behind the ball. Staying calm is just the biggest thing. It's a lot of mental work, but they're getting a lot better, and I'm super proud. It's the nature of sports, and in a sports cliche to say next man up, or in this case, next girl up. How about the girls who are playing back row in your place now? Yeah. Like I said, they're doing a good job, getting a lot of reps in practice, and I'm not worried about them at all. All right, as you go with 2 matches left in the regular season and hopefully one more home match at the Sodak 16, this is the kind of match that you're going to be playing. This is a postseason atmosphere. What can you get done, and how can you guys improve going forward toward Brookings and still with Sioux Falls Jefferson coming up? Yeah, Brookings is a big one on Tuesday. We're going to do our best to get rested up this weekend and then get well prepared on Monday. That'll be a big one for us to get that home game, which has always been our goal. And then Sioux Falls Jefferson, too, just putting everything together at the end of the season to get ready for state, hopefully. Lainey, hey, we wish you were out there, but we're glad you are on the bench, too, as the cheerleader and helping to lead the way. Great win for the girls today. Yes, thank you. Lainey Rinke, the Governors, from a player standpoint in this one, the Govs down 0-2. They come back and win it 3-2. And we'll get the headset to head coach Tiffany Stoser here as well. And did you hit your head on that one? That happens all the time up here. Brian Mosier, we need a bigger press box. Coach says so. Well, that was fun. You've got 4 Saturday matches at home, and every one of them has gone to the 5th. You realize that? No, I didn't. And you're 3-1 in those, 5-1 in the 5th set. And I obviously you got to like your chances when you get to a 5th game. This is a team that I think will start right there. The conditioning of this team, both physically and mentally right now, has to be in really, really good shape right now. I think so. I think that, we run... These girls we run a lot. We just run a lot. And I was never concerned about their physical shape. I'll put us up against anybody on that. I think, I'm worried about them mentally a little bit. And we have worked so much on that. We've brought people in. We've had a lot of conversations. We're doing a little bit of mental stuff every practice. We have to, just to let them know that they can. Today, I think, was the best all-around game with kids on the bench. We talked before the game. I said, listen, this is our 3rd game this week. We've gone 5 sets. We've gone 4 sets. If I pull you out because you look tired right then, and there's somebody that's better and ready to go, and you have to be okay with that. And people that came in were ready to go. Just like we said, people that came out understood what was going on. And it's just like we knew that it was going to take, 14, 15
working girls today, and it did, and everybody just did their job.
Those were the types of adjustments that you make. I mean, Elise Christofferson struggles in serve, and for the first time all year, she's not on the floor for a point or two, and and then you've made some changes in getting Ava Swenson serving a little bit more, and Jordan Mayer's got to come in. That's what we were talking with Lainey Rinke about, is especially the back row. But even still, things look like they were a little bit different at times in the front row. I mean, you had to make adjustments because the way you started against that really good serve was not up to par.
Yep, had to have some different people. It just wasn't working right then. And it's not to say that they're not capable. It's just, on a given day, you can't be at your best every day. And we have to do a good job as coaches of recognizing who's on and who's ready. And Ava Swenson, we went different than what we planned, really. And so Ava Swenson's she's out of sets. She already played all her JV sets in varsity, so we can't use her in the fifth set. Same with Hadley Hart. Wow. She played sophomore JV and varsity, and then she's out of sets. And so Al's going back in to serve, even though she wasn't feeling real confident in it. And Jordan's going back in on defense, even though she was kind of struggling a little bit. But they both came in and got it out of fifth set, and I couldn't be more proud. They had 6 aces in the first 2 sets. You also had, you only had 2 after the first 2, but it was that aggressive serve that somehow you guys just played so much better as the match went along. What were the changes that were made? How were you able to to return the serve a little bit better? Because when you did in the fourth and the fifth, I tell you what, getting in the system and getting some of these quick points, and there was a lot of them. At times, you almost looked unbeatable the way that you were in system today. We don't have a chance against teams if we're not going to serve like that, and we kept Aberdeen is outstanding volleyball team. They are an outstanding volleyball team, and we kept them out of system because we can't contain their hitters if we don't. And so we talked about that between games, that this is a big time. You guys serving, we're serving lines, we're serving off the top of the net, we're serving deep. We don't have anything to lose at that point, but that's our only way to win. And I think we dropped some aces in corners, we dropped some on the line, and we can't count on that every game, but that's what we had to do to win today. And they got it done. But your serve return is what really kind of turned around too, because they were the hot serving team to start. Yeah, I think so. I think we had them on their heels a little bit. I thought that their serves got a little easier as the day went on, and we were able to kind of contain some of that. But we also got more comfortable. We kind of know, okay, this girl goes here, this girl goes here. I've played this short, and I could hear our passers verbalizing that every ball. Okay, short ball here, deep float here, and they knew what was coming, and that's what they're supposed to do. And they're just getting better and better. All right, another great example of you finding out what you're capable of, and in a good time too. 2 matches to go. You got Brookings, which obviously you'll be favored in, but that's a team that as we've talked about them a number of times already this year, a team that I think is going to be a really good opponent in the next match you play. And a good time to play them too. Yes. They are, there's these trick teams, right? Yankton 17th, and they're a great team. And Brookings is, I don't know what they are right now, 10th or 11th, 12th, somewhere right behind 10th, you. Right behind us. They're playing teams to 5 sets. They're just... they're going to come here and they've got to fight for the same thing we're fighting for. Everybody wants to play at home, and a win against us would really help them out. So it's our senior night. We're at home. We just have the one game. I like how we're playing right now. I feel confident going into Tuesday, but definitely not overconfident. We got a tough team coming in. All right, Coach, we'll let you go. We're looking forward to it. What a great win. And just more personality coming from the Governors. Congratulations. Thanks, Tiffany Stoser, Governor head coach, and our Family Dental Postgame as we continue here. We've given you the stats and the recap. We've got big plays of the game to talk about. Big plays are brought to you by Hermanson Endodontics in Pierre. Let's hear from them, and we're back to try to figure out what the big plays are here in our Governor post-game.
Quality comes first at Hermanson Endodontics. Dr. Brian Hermanson serves Central South Dakota with specialty root canal treatment. Hermanson Endodontics strives to provide treatment that's not only comfortable, but also provides the best possible outcome. They do this by effective and timely communication with your dentist and preserving as much healthy tooth as possible using state-of-the-art 3-dimensional imaging and the dental operating microscope to guide diagnosis and treatment. Ask your dentist if a root canal specialist is right for you. Hermanson Endodontics in Pierre.
Hermanson Endodontics with big plays in the game. Welcome back to our Governor postgame in this 5-set victory once again. Aberdeen Central just absolutely dominating in that first set. The Governors a step slow and losing at 25-12. Second game got right there, back and forth, 7 lead changes or so, 6 or 7. Aberdeen finally getting the last one, the seventh and final, 27-25. The question would be then, how would the Govs respond? We made the point at the time where every time it seems like the Govs have gone to extra points, they haven't been able to win those sets, but they haven't responded from them very well either. Most recently, I think on Tuesday night in the loss, last night, in fact, at O'Gorman, they lose a heartbreaker in the third set and didn't play well in the fourth. Earlier, extra point losses to Harrisburg, to Brandon Valley as well. They just haven't responded so well. I think against Harrisburg, they played pretty well in the game to follow. But in this case, that was the big question. How would they respond after losing a heartbreaker in the second game and then going down 2-0? I would say they answered the call in this one. In that third game, though, Aberdeen came from behind down 8-7, then went up 11-8. And they were up 12-10 when the Governors went on a 6-point rally and led 16-12. And a 6-point rally is certainly nothing unheard of. A lot of teams are going to have that in a back-and-forth match, things like that. But the fact that the Governors didn't trail that third set again, after when they went up 16-12, they won that third game 25-18. They really cruised through the fourth game, it seemed, and they won that one 25-15. Certainly, the fifth set did go a little bit back and forth, with the Eagles starting with the first 2 points. Governors go up 3-2 from there. And as we look at that, a 4-4 tie was broken with a 4-point swing for the Govs, 8-4. And then the Governors didn't trail after that again. So as it turns out, the turning point definitely in that third game with that 6-point swing. The Govs took a 16-12 lead, didn't trail in the third, never trailed in the fourth. They only trailed 2-0 in the fifth, and again put it away with that 4-point run to go up 8-4. So there you go. There's your third game with that turning point. That's the big plays in the game, and then the 4-pointer to give them a little bit of a cushion in that fifth set. They traded side outs an awful lot, some long volleys, some quick points, but really all in all, this was just the Governor's day as it turned out in the end, even though it didn't look like that was going to be the case when it started. Your big plays of the game are brought to you by Hermanson Endodontics in Pierre. And boy, do we have a choice to try to figure out when we talk about your player of the game. Player of the game if Aberdeen won this game. I'm just going to say it outright. Madison Miller, the serving specialist in this one, had 3 aces in the first set, 2 more in the second. That's when Aberdeen was playing well, and Miller seemed to be unreturnable. She finished with 6 aces, and certainly there are other players who are finishing points for Aberdeen at the time. But when Maddie Miller was serving, that's when good things were happening, including a 12-0 run to get them going off and running in that first set. So Maddie Miller was certainly honorable mention here. Burkhardt, Wangler, I thought, played great today for Aberdeen Central up front. And, of course, Airly Waldo, who's a fun setter to watch. And, that back row and led by Sawyer Barr doesn't let much hit the floor. Just a fun team to watch, a fun team to play in these Golden Eagles. But as the Govs come from behind, we pick one from the winning team. We'll have to figure it out in 30 seconds while you listen to this from Cowboy Country Stores in Pierre. Your player of the game is next.
Anytime is a good time for Cowboy Country Stores in Pierre and Fort Pierre. Fill up your tank and your stomach. Hunting the fields, fishing the waters, taking kids to activities, Cowboy Country Stores are ready for you. Feed the family while on the go with delicious foods. Breakfast starting at 5 a.m. Fresh baked pastries, coffees, regular and breakfast pizzas. Federal Bird Stance. Convenience with a capital C. Cowboy Country Stores and Champs Chicken on Euclid and Harrison in Pierre and in Fort Pierre.
Player of the game brought to you by Cowboy Country Stores in Pierre and Fort Pierre. And again, it's a tough decision because there are just people that, as the Governors got better, individuals started playing better in this one as well. And I'm going to single out, again, people in the back row deserve honorable mention. We talked with Lainey Rinke about some people who are taking her place, specifically Ava Swenson, who led the team with 3 aces today. But again, 6 different people had aces, and there were 12 overall. There's good blocking up front. Campbell, Cronin, Michaela Sherwood had a good offensive day today. Reese Terwilliger continuing her fine play all around. Couple of aces, a few blocks, 9 kills. Campbell Boddicker did come up with 12 kills, and she had 8 in the 4th and 5th sets. So even though she was a little bit quiet, and she seemed to be fairly quiet the last couple of weeks, but she came up big when it counted. Today, I think Abigail Kropp had the hot shots that really helped turn the tide for the Governors. And as they got going in the 4th set in particular, and then in the 5th, Kropp was the one where if you're staring down an Abigail Kropp attack in this match, you better put your hands in front of your face or get out of the way, because she was really bringing the heat in this one. And Abby Kropp kind of led the way. Of course, Elise Christofferson dishing things out, and passes started falling in place. This is just a great team. Obviously with the Governors, but I hope Aberdeen Central can find some success the rest of the way after this bump in the road for them as well. When two teams know each other that well, you really kind of root for each other when you're not playing against each other also. Safe travels to the Aberdeen Central fans who made the trip here today, and for the South Dakota Office of Highway Safety, who celebrates being a part of a team, will remind everybody on the road to buckle up. That's the best way to save a life, yours or somebody else's, in a crash. Do it for your family and friends. You've got someplace to be. Quick roundup here and a look at upcoming action, by the way. Again, big news of the day for the Governors in their sports department. Jared Lutmer is a state cross-country champion, the individual champion in AA boys. Jared Lutmer with a 15-second victory over Grady Luce of Rapid City Stevens to win the boys race. And Jane Lease was 19th, the best overall finisher for the girls. Caleb Morris, by the way, finished in 9th place in the boys race. The boys finished 7th. The girls finished 9th. In Class AA, Jared Lutmer is the second cross-country state champion, following up Travis Fitzke in 2006. Girls cross-country team race was won by Brandon Valley. Sioux Falls Lincoln wins the boys, but again, congratulations, Jared Lutmer of Pierre, your state individual cross-country champion. Don't have time to give you competitive cheer and dance results, but they were competing in their state competition in Sioux Falls as well. Upcoming action, we hope you can join us on Tuesday when the Governor volleyball players host the Brookings Bobcats. We're on the air at 6:30. And then football, quarterfinal action. The Pierre Governors will host Spearfish on Thursday at Phil Troutner Stadium in Hollister Field, 6:25 pregame on that one. That's the action in the upcoming week ahead with your official voice of the Governors, River 92.7. We thank Caleb Brozick for making the trip and getting us online with a live video stream. For Caleb, for Colby Carey back in studio, I'm Brian Oakland. It's been a long volleyball match, but when you come out on top, everything is A-OK. 15-12, the Govs win in the 5th. Your final Gales Gas Service scoreboard, a 3-2 win for Pierre. 12-25, 25-27, 25-18, 25-15, 15-12. The Govs are 10-8 on the season. Until we visit with you again on Tuesday night, I'm Brian Oakland, DRG Media Group Sports. Happy hunting. Have a great rest of your weekend, everybody.